figure out. That's the signs. Let me take a sip of coffee. I don't even know if any of you's are up. But I've been up since 4:30. Like, come on, do I not? Okay. All right. Let's see. We did Aquarius. I need to do Gemini, Pisces, Aries, Sag, Taurus. 5 more. 5. Step into the light. Alright. Let's do Pisces. Huh. Pisces. How do they feel right now? I'm going to shuffle those. I felt like I just heard somebody walking upstairs. All right. Deliverant. I don't know which one they're trying to say. That would be deliverance. Pisces. How do they feel right now? I'm actually hearing give or take a week or 2, which is longer than what I've been reading. So I thought. All right, we need more light. Peanut butter, good morning. Can I borrow your light? Thank you. Thank you. I feel blind right now. All my plant lights, everything else, nothing's on. Pisces, how do you feel right now? The Moon, Ace of Wands. I wasn't using these cards. I was doing these ones first, so it could be I wouldn't say hiding deception. This could be excited news. Maybe it's just something you didn't see coming. Pisces right now, how do they feel? Pisces. One more, Pisces. Oh, Cupid's arrow hasn't come out of this deck yet. That was quite the flight. How do you feel right now? How do you feel right now? You could be talking to somebody new. This could be the two of you's energies. And their energy, again, I don't even think I went there, but you have the Chaser, Sword and Rose, Cupid's Arrow, fear of abandonment, chasing, codependence, clarity, truth, illusions, honor, protection, determined, keyword, faith, love is coming. That could be your keyword, but I usually do a keyword for those who are new and watching me. Surprise invitation, struck by love. I did do a video yesterday. Maybe it's going to be a meet and greet, a sit down. You could be introduced to somebody new. Happy Thanksgiving for those who celebrate. And happy celebration to a new day for those who don't. And then happy celebrations for when you do. How you feel right now. Engagement ring, healthy choices, hammer. I'm not really getting codependent here. No, believe it or not, Spirit is saying it's codependency. Well, that's too bad. Is it though? So, so we have codependencies, revelations. Love is coming, surprise invitation, struck by love. So somebody could be trying to break some type of emotional barrier, especially since the Moon and Ace of Swords came out already, because what I'm getting here is codependencies, revelations, love is coming, surprise invitation, struck by love. When it comes to you, let's figure this out real quick. You have eternity and higher commitment, healthy choices, self-love, self-care, being happier, love and life. You have all the above. Hammer, sabotage, working on it, persistent, working on it, repairing, working on it. You're kind of in the middle of sabotage and rebuilding. So chances are something went down with this energy. Well, I am reading on energy where something probably went down with particular energies. Let's see what this wants to say before we get into the hidden truth. How do they feel right now? Blocked, moving on, nothing to say, stop calling. Maybe this energy, I don't want 5, maybe this energy feels like you block them, you have nothing to say. I don't know if they're doing it. Heads up, we do have lust here. This could be a sticky ex coming back. This could have something to do with the holidays or get-togethers. Did I say a sticky ex? Some of you guys might be a sticky ex. Well, this could be that sticky. Or you can be this sticky person. You right now, how do you feel right now? And you can always swap these energies. Healing, self-care, introspection, smell the roses, meditation, slow down, take your time, get out in nature, selfie, angry, bitter. Healing, smell the roses, salty. I'm sorry guys, I have a glare and I gotta find it, so I'm the one that doesn't have the glare. How did this get so low? Sorry, I just looked up and realized that you guys can barely see these. Which would probably help me see better as well. Alright, that's better, but now you can't see over there with that, so I'm just going to go back to that. You do have the Moon, Ace of Swords over here, Ace of Wands when it comes to that codependent energy. All right. Moving on. Blocked, lust, longing. This is them. This is nothing to say. Stop calling. Moved on. So somebody here not moved on from somebody. Read by any means necessary, inconsiderate. I'm getting more inconsiderate. So it's probably somebody, you probably have an ex here that's still codependent or still wants to be with you and is not getting the hint. So I don't know if there's a separation here or if it's still like teetering on the line, it's lingering. But then somebody else here has feelings for somebody else with longing, missing you, let's talk, reunion. Or be careful because I don't know, I can almost feel a Five of Swords there, Five of Wands, because it's, yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. I think there's somebody new that's already entered your life or is about to enter your life. What's this blocked? And this could be somebody you really cared for before, but you guys got out of the situation because you guys were really dependent on each other. You got the Sky, you could be dealing with an Aquarius or, guided to get out. You got the Lovers. So Seven of Wands, Two of Cups. You definitely blocked a situation here. Mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. I think somebody here caught feelings for somebody else, but I still think something sketchy is here. Sketchy. Something could have went down in Aquarius season. So Cupid's arrow with the heart there, it's pulling to Valentine's Day in February. Some people propose on that day. I'll leave my opinion out of it. What is this Cupid's arrow? Because I don't know, like somebody here must have caught feelings for something. You got the Death. So I don't know if you already met this energy and you want to try to transform something, or you are trying to transform something, but you're blocked. I don't think you like cock blocked or the other kind of block. I got pulled to that. So you might be dealing with somebody who goes out a lot. Just this longing. I feel like there's deception over here. Or if it's not deception, it's just somebody is very codependent, so I'd be very careful. Two of Wands, moving on. You got the Queen of Swords. That's typically saying what you need to say with the Six of Pentacles. What was this? Missing you? Missing you. Let's talk. Reunion. Longing. Yeah, see, someone's not missing somebody here. But the one who is missing somebody wants to talk. Grab a drink, coffee, get together, dinner. But something already transformed your energy, Pisces. Oh, cross-hoursers, you, them, wherever your Pisces sits, 12th house, guys. So sometimes this is an unfortunate situation because you do have to be straight to the point with somebody here and not dance around the bush. Let's look at you right now. Engagement ring, high commitment, completion, partnership, union. There was something coming in. Or you already met this person, or again, I'm getting pulled to meet and greet. Somebody could show up at your door this year. I'm hearing like just November, December, like something with a car. Maybe somebody needs the phone. You might meet somebody in a very odd way. You could drop your phone. You could drop your keys. Somebody picks them up for you. You got the Devil. So this is... Damn, there's that Five of Swords. Some of you, this is definitely over. Somebody was married or engaged to somebody. Probably more like an engagement. I don't think you're looking at it as toxic. I think, if anything, it's probably... Because I was getting the manipulation over here. This is probably... I'm going to go with temptation. But heads up, because it could be them attempting to come back around on you. And flip this energy. Morning, sweetie. Flip 9-9. Oh, these 9-9s have been coming out, guys. Don't get to these 10s. You have the opportunity to find your way out of something here before something lingers even longer. You could be having something linger that needs to just wrap up. Maybe you're letting this energy linger. But to me, it's like you met somebody, or you will. There's an Empress here. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Pentacles. So there is an opportunity. Somebody here does want or see somebody differently. I don't think it's just temptation. Because this lust is somebody who's really not considerate, but you haven't closed the door. Or it hasn't opened yet, and then it needs to really straight talk here. Isn't that like a show or a movie, Straight Talk? I don't know what it's about. I'm assuming that, opinions, what's going on, just telling the truth. So I think you're definitely past a situation here and you're just doing the best for you and you're not going to engage with particular energy here. I was looking at the Empress, but I was trying to do healthy choices. So I'm going to put these back in the deck. 2 of Wands, 10 of Swords. I didn't even get a chance yet. 8 of Cups. Give me a fucking second. Sorry, Spirit. Didn't mean to talk to you like that, but holy shit. Healthy choices. You know, if you feel like, ooh, my head just got itchy on the top of my head. Here we go with the energy. 8 of Swords. I don't know if you're feeling stuck. 2 of Pentacles. You're kind of up in the air here. So I don't know who's who and how many people on this board, but it does look like I'm hearing 2 men, and that's not the first time this has come out. Over here, I think it's women. So you're either about to meet somebody new or you have, and it's recent. I do feel like somebody wants to compete with you, but there's really the Empress doesn't compete unless she's self-conscious or she's just a mother in general, but not reached a certain maturity here, because something needs to be completed here. It could be your own toxic thoughts. But I think with this being healthier choices, with, being happier, it's the whole entire card. Self-love, self-care, love and life. And the 2 of Pentacles, just a lot going on with the 8 of Swords. So someone's going to try to come in and rumble your energy. I'm hearing like, what's that rustling? I just heard, come on down. Price is Right. What's the wrestling one? Ready to rumble? Something like that. Maybe somebody likes drama. I'm not getting that vibe yet, but Hammer. You have the 10 of Swords. Somebody wants to rebuild on something that was already destroyed. But the 10 of Swords is betrayal. It's not just simple. It's not just feeling left out. It's not just, and I'm not really getting like revenge here, but excuse my bubbles, guys. I put too much espresso in here. I don't know. Someone could be gassy. I almost said I got nicotine on the top of it. It's caffeine. It's cinnamon. Somebody might be out to destroy something because they want to repair it. You can tell that these energies know each other. But you can also tell that there's been either people in between or people interfering. I do love that you're taking care of yourself. You're slowing down. You're getting out there. Smelling the roses. Tell me about smelling the roses. Take time for you. King of Swords. The Knight of Wands. Okay, so I don't know if you have 2 multiple energies. You got the 7 of Cups. I don't know if somebody treated you like you were an option and you felt somebody purposely. No, I'm not going to go there. You were definitely feeling betrayed in a situation here. And I don't know if it's you in regards to a masculine, because it's like, it did feel too masculine here and women here, but I can't quite tell if this is you thinking about the masculine in the sense of, okay, you're dealing with the King of Swords. You do have the Queen of Swords over here. Maybe maybe energies meshed, or maybe, they're both harsh. They're both, I'm hearing frostbite, cold, tired, or feeling sad or lonely or left out, or I would think anything that would be more like, being hurt or worried about being betrayed. I also do feel like somebody could have came in your life. It could have been an Aquarius. I'm hearing Leo, Sag. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Aries, Leo, Sag. And no, I'm real. Well, yeah, because Libra is over here. You do have Aquarius. You do have Gemini. It can be any other sign, guys. What I'm seeing now is a lot of air when it comes to, I'm hearing humanity, a lot of air when it comes to masculine or feminine. If you're in the same sex, there's always one alpha and one omega. So you just got to figure that out. But you could be happy without somebody and you found the balance between your air. Now you're really sitting like in your Empress energy. Again, this is completion with the Death card. Like you're not fucking around. The Empress doesn't fuck around unless she's younger. But it's not fucking around because she's younger. I'm just getting like kind of more of like an immature vibe if it's a mom. In the sense of like, don't take insult to this. You're just not fully, you're not like in your 40s, 50s type of mom where you've learned a lot of stuff, you've experienced a lot of stuff. This could be like, oh, you just became a mom, or you got pregnant, or maybe you don't know you're pregnant yet and somebody came in. But I don't see that with you. It could have been previous in how you got pregnant. So I do see like a mother, a younger mom here, but I'm also seeing you guys as the Empress. And if the Empress wants the Knight of Wands, then she'll have the Knight of Wands. You could be older, he could be younger. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't, just depends. You got reminiscing, perception, learning from the past, making new memories, girl with a snake, being charmed, used. So there is something toxic here, or something that already happened, but then you also have relationship evolving, going to the next phase, inner growth. So yeah, like I said, you've already been backstabbed here. So there's a situation here. There's a good chance of betrayal happening again. So try not to repeat a cycle here, because you do have somebody over here that is going to attempt to come back in when I feel like you've already caught feelings, or you don't want to be in this situation anymore. But somebody is going to, probably emotional manipulation, because we have the moon here where it's like, all right, it seems like exciting, right? So this seems like somebody's coming in, because now you have the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Wands, which I didn't put together before with the Lovers here. That's definitely sleeping with somebody. It's hot, it's intense, there's chemistry. But for others of you, it's toxic, because I said it was the Death card, but it's actually the Devil. So, and then you have Lust here. So this could have been somebody that, when everything was said and done, very inconsiderate. But like I said, you do have another woman here. I don't know if she's younger or just obsessed with somebody else here. Like somebody clingy. And it's like the door's open. But you got two cards that blocked, because Seven of Wands was at the bottom of the deck there. And that card itself is blocked. But I don't think it's blocked. Because I think this is somebody from your past attempting to come in. And the lines of communication are still open. I don't know how you guys ended it, but I will tell you there's something new here around the corner, or something that's already recently came in, and I don't know how that went down for you either, because we do have salty, bitter, petty here. But there is somebody from your past that is not a good candidate, shall I say. So I don't know if they're into politics. 3 of Cups, 5 of Cups. Yeah, somebody got hurt here. And when it's the 3 of Cups, 5 of Cups, everybody could have got hurt here. And now you have an Emperor. So you have a court couple of Swords, which is air, and you have a court couple of a marriage, a partnership, a mother, a father. I do feel like there is jealousy here, but it does suck. Somebody got hurt here, but somebody's still like angry, petty. It's almost like not moving forward because, well, I see energy that's already moved forward. But this is like a get together gone wrong. I mean, it doesn't even have to be lovers, but I'm hearing Stargate lovers or star lovers or star. I'm a motherfucking star boy. Every day, does they say motherfucker? I'm a motherfucking star boy. Star girl, yeah. I have activation over my right temple. Somebody could have purposely came into your life. Like it was just in your chart. Karmic, not karmic. Involved karmic. I'm a motherfucking star boy. And then Drop the World. I labeled it Drop the World the other day. I don't know what. But it's like, jump in my spaceships, motherfucker. I'm gone. So I don't know if two people are interpreting the song two different ways, like you're interpreting yourselves two different ways here. Let me get the hidden deck, the hidden oracle here, but this one's going to be a tough read because you have the past wanting to come in with a new thought. So let's see the past, the way past. Somebody who wants to come back is over, trying to get their way in. That could be manipulation. I can't stop thinking about you. I'm grateful for my spiritual lesson. So I'm afraid to contact you. I know I messed up everything. So this is a good thing. This is not, I mean, it still seems complicated or messy. I don't react when people message you. I don't react when people mention you. This feels more sincere. That's the first time, Pisces, out of all the zodiac so far. Are you the 8th zodiac I'm reading? 8th, right? 8th, 9, 10, 11. No, you're the 9th. Here we go with these 9s again. No, I got Gemini. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, the 8th. So I'm seeing the infinity. I'm feeling it over here, but I pointed over here. And I typically give this at the end of the road, at the end of the reading. But I just want to see what this has to say. Well, your best advice in regards to this, because it seems sincere, but I want to know if somebody's just really a good talker. You're being asked to honor your truth. You're being asked to honor your wealth. You're being asked to honor your worth. Again, 3 times. It can be so easy to feel we aren't good enough or worthy of happiness. This simply isn't the case. However, you are worthy. You have inherited value. It's time for you to cherish yourself and see your true worth. So I do think this is more like either you or them, in the sense of somebody here has somebody that they're talking to, or an energy that wants to attempt to come back in. And, you've already learned something here. And I'm not saying second chances are a bad thing, but this is telling me you've already learned something here. And this feels like you would be the cross watcher, and this person needs to know, their worth. Because something here, somebody could get overwhelmed and stay in a situation because it's codependent and they feel bad leaving somebody, or this is somebody that had a long relationship too and they want to end things like kosher. But something was destined for you to move on. So you could have had a spiritualist come in, or you were the spiritualist that came in and abrupted something. You could have came in abruptly and interrupted something. I think I said it ass back like the first time. I don't really need to dig. It's very clear. So let me get your best advice in general for my Pisces for this. I'm here in transit energy. I did say give it take a week or two, or within the next 2 weeks with you guys. And then you have faith. It's not always easy to have faith and trust in everything that's going to be okay. Yet, still you must do exactly that, because when you have faith, your life will begin to flow in magical ways that you've never imagined before. So it's kind of like hang in there, because there's clearly a lot going on, whether you're aware of it or not, if it's happening on the back end, if it's happening where you don't even know what's going on. I do like the fact that you are taking care of yourself. I do sense that there's still a little anger in the situation. I don't think this is petty energy. I think, there was too many people in the picture, or somebody, you feel like a friend betrayed your trust. You could be angry with them. But this is telling me like you're sad or disappointed, or somebody, put you in a situation that's extremely disappointing. But I look at the Three of Swords as disappointing. The Five of Cups to me can be regret on how somebody treated you. You could be angry with yourself or vice versa, but I'm a motherfucking star boy. What happened here? So I just need you to hang in here. But I see you doing the right things, like with all this other energy in regards to taking care of yourself, feeling yourself. You have engagement, you know what you're looking for, you're making healthier choices. So I don't know if you haven't had the best history, or no, I don't think it's that. I think it's just, yeah, you probably learned some lessons here. It could have been somebody else, but this energy definitely has. And you handled yourself very well if you're this Empress here, because there was some type of, interference and blockage. And it's just like, you know what? Moving on up. So just hang in there, because this goes from like angry to sad. So maybe you got angry and now you're sad. You're feeling the emotions, or you already felt them. But I will tell you, this is somebody who definitely put you in a shitty situation. You got a honeymoon phase, attending somebody's wedding, so you might meet somebody there. Someone's full of themselves, so be careful. So again, heads up here, women could be narcissists too. It could be an Aries, Leo, Sag. Compromise, forgive, work it out. And gold digger, they just want your money. Somebody's being used. And at the bottom of the deck, someone's in the middle of this, trying to sabotage it. So again, until somebody really figures out that they have to draw a line, and it's unfortunate that somebody's letting energies like this linger, or it is somebody and they come in and it could be an apology, but at the same time, like, there's something more going down that's hidden. I think somebody might just want, to dip their dick into something, or vice versa. So and if this is something and it's not sexual right this second, it could have been something that happened really fast, because you have the Knight of Wands. Something happened fast, and then all of a sudden, like, gone, or some type of connection. But it was meant for somebody else here to realize something. I don't know if they're still in the midst of the lesson, because it looks like they're going to allow this energy to come in until they figure something out. So be careful, because they could just be with you for your money, for your energy. Just somebody who just wants to interfere. And again, it's probably because of jealousy, and they're using their emotions to try to get what they want here. And they might feel you leaving, so they might attempt to come in and they might attempt to use seduction. But I don't think the seduction is there. Like, I don't think the temptation is there like that. But you could have a younger energy here too, like I said, trying to tempt. And it could be somebody's kid's mother that can feel an energy moving and pushing away. And somebody's using some type of tactic here. Even emotionally manipulate. It's definitely a tactic here to, and maybe they think sleeping with you or dirty talk, is going to distract you. Because somebody here is, good at picking up things, sensing things. If you're with somebody, they just purposely may be trying to cause an argument. But you would have already picked up on that energy before. I've been there, done that. And it's like, oh, he's going to walk out the door in about 5 minutes. Isn't it nice that you get to walk out the door and leave me with the kids? How about I walk out the fucking door before you? I did. I turned it around one day because I knew it was coming. I went in the bedroom and I shut the door. I probably thought I was fucking crying. Got my fucking outfit on, my fucking shoes. That was it. Bye. Said goodbye to the kids. I didn't even say anything to him. And he was, where the fuck you think you're going? I'm pulling what you pull. See you later, Gator. I might not be home. You might see me in the morning. I don't know if it's that brutal, but I feel like when people play games like that, and for me, it wasn't really a game. I was just kind of giving, we were in a relationship for a long time. I was giving him a taste of his own medicine. But this is something where I don't see games like that, but it's somebody who purposely does something because somebody has a feeling that somebody else is thinking about somebody or somebody else is moving on. Or, sometimes when somebody finds out you sleep with somebody else, this person attempts to come back in. But it's like, where's your self-worth? Somebody here, doesn't have it. Somebody's trying to take advantage of something here. So know your worth and just know that there is somebody here eventually. And right now, I don't think it's meant for you to be by yourself, but you're loving yourself. You're taking care of yourself. You're happier. You're not arguing. You're not dealing with this type of energy. You're not in the middle of something. Stay like that. Have it stay like that. Don't get yourself involved in a situation here all over again because something here has not completed. Yeah, I mean, two people could be divorced and still sleeping with each other, guys. I've known people like that. It's sick. I had a friend that did that, and I was never okay with it. He was engaged to somebody else and still was, and ring on the finger, and for years, ever since they split up. And to me, I can't stand it. And she knows I can't stand it. Like I know, but sometimes I can't help it. And it's like you can, but he comes in charging. Like as if like he can, like he's entitled, it's not necessarily her going to him, but like she's still, it doesn't matter. It's still being allowed, and to me, like how do you go back to ever trusting somebody who has done that? So I don't know if this is somebody who wants to come back and say, I'm sorry for the things that yada, yada. But you don't trust again. After somebody breaks your trust, if it's depending on how the trust was broken, just depends on how something can go down. And if you do get back together because there's a codependent situation here and you're like, all right, well, maybe it can work and there's been a little time, it's not going to. And if you're being, if you're in that mood, you could be like, oh, Courtney, you don't know that. Like, I do know that. I know the facts. I know how it works. I know how our brains work. It won't work out. Every time I was cheated on by my ex, mind you, 3 times in 20 years. And every time not every time, but one time I got pregnant. The other time we were already kind of in a split, but it wasn't like a split. And then there was another time, I don't know how far that went because I caught it quick, but it didn't matter. Like, and then, you know, we'd have conversations and he'd be like, I don't think this is working out. Like after we try to do it over again, and I don't feel like you love me. And it's like, I got to look him in the eyes and be like, I don't love you like that. I have so much love for you, but there's always a piece inside of me that is gone because of what you did. And I had to be honest. Like, I couldn't dance around the bush, and we still made it work for years and years. And we ended up getting married when it was said and done. After that, we were perfectly fine. It was all kind of like within the first 10 years. We were both young, met at 18, both kind of like, we didn't even know each other. It was 3 months and it was like, let's have a baby. And it's like, okay. Like, that's how like goo goo gaga we were. And, you know, shit happens. I did things that crossed the line too, but not cross the line like intimacy or, you know, stuff I probably shouldn't be doing, like talking to other people, probably getting emotional comfort there, you know, but it never went further than that. But that alone is, to me, that's cheating too. I'd rather you fuck somebody than had a side conversation emotionally for months with somebody, because that's a connection. Fucking, you just fucking. You know, and I hate to say it like that, but like that's how somebody probably is looking at it, or, you know, something definitely for sure. It's a sticky situation. But what I did notice in regards to all these readings so far, you do have really good endings. You do have really good endings too, but like, even though it may seem like it's not, but you do have good coming in. If it hasn't already, like the tables have already turned in regards to something. So, you know, everything just takes a little time depending on your thoughts. If you want the time, take the time, or you want to be with somebody you don't, you do, you know what I mean? So, or somebody comes in, they seem just right, but you're dealing with that. So you put the just right aside and you deal with the foolish decision you're making, trying to figure out what that is first. And again, it's words, it's communication, it's honesty, it's trust, it's maturity. But I'm just hearing satisfaction. So I can't get no. So somebody has not changed. And people do change. And I gave somebody the benefit of doubt years ago. And nothing changed. Yeah, they grew throughout life, but the emotional instability is still there. You know, so me personally, I need what's most important to me in a connection, believe it or not, because I feel like a couple of you are new, is emotional stability. I want to be able to feel safe. I want to be able to feel like just secure and not worry about matrix shit or an ex coming back around and me having to worry. It's more like, oh, how'd you handle that? You know, it's not something you can't tell somebody, because some people would just tell somebody and it's like, you want to see their reaction. Like, that's not life. That's still being stuck in the matrix, you know? So those relationships are out there, and we're going to start noticing them a lot more than you think, guys. And it's because of the ascension. It's, you know, it's because of the energy. Swap. All right. So that was a good reading. Whether it felt like one or not, 'tis was. I'm a motherfucking star boy. Every day, every night. Or whatever. The 29th, Black Friday, Mercury. Caden came out last night and he's like, a day after tomorrow, it's going to be Friday. I'm like, yeah, you got plans? He's like, I don't know why. I'm like, well, I don't know. Why'd you come out and tell me about Friday? He's like, because it's Friday. And the way he was singing it, I was like, yeah, it's the 29th. Do you got plans? He's like, I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm like, okay, thanks for the reminder. In the sense of, we were already reminded in a reading. And it's like a lot of things I talk about, next thing you know, the kids will say something. And for those who have been with me for a long time will know that. Like, I'd be talking about hair, and then Mia would come down and it's something about her hair. And then I'll say, oh, see, Mia. And then Mia would be like, oh my God, why do you got to incorporate everything? It's so weird. It doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? But it's just extra confirmation. My kids know I'm on YouTube, but I don't think they really sit and watch. Mia and Dennis, well, I think Dennis's mom does. There's certain people that does, or, you know, in and out. But at the end of the day, you're going to make whatever decision it is that you choose to make, regardless, you know, one more shot or this and that, or that type of stuff. Everything needs time. But in the meantime, you don't stop things, you know. You're just making it harder on yourself. But if you choose to, you know, try again, then, you know, that's on you until it clicks. You know, but sometimes that's a good thing too, in the sense of, you know, you just needed to go another round. You know, till it really clicked. And that's the truth. That's how that works. It's regardless of how you're raised, a good parent, a great parent, like, people are going to make their own mistakes until it clicks in their own head. I do share personal experiences with my children. They'll be like, wow, I didn't know you meant for that. Like, especially like first time the kids go through a breakup. Like, you'll be surprised. It actually breaks your heart because it's your child, you know? Let me run pee. Put the birds and the birds and the bees. I put the birds and the bees on. I wonder if I can teach them to shit in the toilet. I mean, no. I didn't feed him yet. Bathroom thoughts. I wasn't hearing. I was being told Arabic language. But but I know the name. Different Middle Eastern languages. I feel like it's a 3-letter name or a 4-letter name. Persian. I can't think of the name. Oh, Farsi. So, and then what else was it? Farsi. Yin. I was like yin and yang, but it's yin and yang properly, but then it was like yen, Y-E-N. But then I was like, is it Zen? Like, what are they trying to say to me? Because yen can be money too, but it's a basic unit of Japan. So we have Farsi and Japan. So something with Middle Eastern and Japan. I don't know. It could just be you're meeting somebody of a different culture. But I can kind of hear like the Farsi, not like really arguing, but not like hesitating to talk or share. So it just could be you're meeting up with somebody, or, you know, maybe you're sitting down and having dinner with somebody. Next thing you know who you're dating or talking to, or whoever came into your life, whatever the case may be. You know, they start talking in a different language. They see somebody, or the phone rings. I don't know. And you're like, I don't know what the fuck you're saying. Like Mia came home the other day. She's like, there's a new girl at work. She's nice. She's in the early 20s. You know, she calls me mommy. And she's like, I'm like, well, she's probably, you know, Hispanic or Puerto Rican. It's just like my friends, they're like, hi, mama. Or they text me, hi, mama. Or, you know, coming together, get together, you know, hugging each other. Hey, mama, you know. And she's like, but it's so weird. Do you think she likes me? She's saying it like, hey, mommy. And, you know, and I'm like, Mia's like, do you think she's a lesbian? I'm like, well, I don't know. It's not a lesbian thing, but Mia's like, the way she was saying it, like swag or something, like, but I was like, ooh, Poppy. And I was just saying, we were laughing. And she's like, well, what's that mean? I'm like, daddy. But I'm like, they're two different things. Because I was trying to say, it's like my girlfriend's calling me mama, you know? Hey, mama. Hey, mama. What song is that? I haven't heard that in a long time. So I don't know. She could be straight. She could be gay. I don't think she was hitting on Mia, but she's like, I know Papi Chulo. She's like, but I don't know what it means. It's just you think somebody's attractive, handsome, a chulo, you know. So I don't know if somebody here is questioning whether or not somebody swings both ways, and Mia wasn't uncomfortable. She was just like, the girl must have been saying it like in a seductive way, or, you know, what Hispanics, or, you know, just rolls off your tongue, depending on, you know, if chances are if she's Hispanic, but saying it like that, she's probably more from Puerto Rico. So yeah, there must be something cultural here, and I'm gonna read Gemini. I didn't even know who I was gonna read, but I'm actually here in Aries. But I feel like I did Aries. It's come in so much in this reading, but I wanted to finish this side of the list. So let's do Gemini because Jupiter is out too. So Let's do Gemini. Good morning. Happy Thanksgiving for those who celebrate. Good morning. Good morning. So careful not to like overthink something here. I don't know if you're relating a language to a country and it makes a difference or it doesn't, if that's what somebody's worried about. I don't know. So Gemini, again, Gemini, you might want to go 2 minutes forward when I was speaking about cultures and different languages, different locations. Right now, you feel this is you, them, this is you, they. Ooh, I didn't think of it as they. That wasn't even intended, but you might have a they here. At the end of the day, my belief, you have a penis and you have a vagina. Whatever you want to label yourself is none of my business. But I'm not against you. I think you guys should become a kick-ass fucking cult and take advantage of it. So right now, they not feel like enough. There could be, I'm looking for kind of keywords, so let's just get them out first. Unconditional love, giving, receiving, fairness, affection, returned, how they feel right now. Somebody could be frustrated. I feel like you're frustrated though, because that's not a victim. That's somebody who's like, I've been victimized. Like, haven't we all? It's, it's time to stand up. And I'm talking like, I'm not talking like a big victimized, people go to prison. Okay. I'm talking like somebody got hurt, somebody deceived you. You're okay. It's the words in your head that are putting you in this situation. Obviously somebody regardless could have put you in this situation. Good morning. I know you've been awake. Would you like your num-nums? Would you like breakfast? Come on. Let's have breakfast. Num-nums. So exciting. So exciting. Would you like to eat up there? I can do that. Oops, there's one. There's another. And another. And another. Wow. Wowie dowie. Gemini. Yeah, so I don't know why I said it like that. And I don't know why there's a butter knife here, because you're certainly not going to cut through a pomegranate with a butter knife. So it's like a little kid smearing their food. So I don't know if there's a child here right now. I do feel like there's some kind of like, there's some like hurt. And you do have this beautiful card here, but I don't know if this was like given to you, given to them. Like you gave them that. But this not enough is maybe how somebody feels, or it's in regards to the past. See, there's already a fucking straight up story here. But this backstabbing is bigger than not enough. I know typically if somebody does this, they cheat, they do that, am I not enough? They go down that lane. But I feel like somebody's playing a fucking victim here with not enough. So this could be somebody that's like, oh, I'm not getting myself in that situation again, and this is what happened, and you know what, I'm doing this, and yada yada. So this would be somebody's Jupiter right now in regards to the current energy. What's with this not enough? What's really underneath? Like, self-worth, the answer is no. One more for not enough. Because it's like that, but it's not like that. It's something that already happened. Well, all right, we know something's karmic here. I already figured that out. Come on, Spirit. Come on. Let us just get through this. What happened here? Could have been a catalyst. This could just be thoughts. We got grief. That's like that 5 of Cups energy I was feeling, but like, let's get together. Yeah. This is the right person. Somebody met the right person. I don't know if you're too worried in your head. I'm in my head. You might have something to do with the Pisces read I just did. You might not, though. There's a right person here. Keep saying that. That tribe, there's no way around it. You know? But I do love looking at it this way, too. That's just it. Like, there's no way out of this. Like, this was intentional. This was meant to be. This is a feeling. This is a connection. So somebody here could just be lacking confidence. I don't really think frustration. I'm not even getting like self-sabotage either. I think fear, if anything, I don't think it'd be ego. This is somebody that knows they're supposed to be in your life, feels like it. Like, this is, like, the 2 of Cups would probably come out here. And it doesn't mean you love it. It's just like friends, you know, or this could be somebody from your past and they don't have anywhere to go for the holidays and you go to their family's house. But this, again, like, is more like fear and lack of confidence. So somebody is still, it feels like it would have to be a fresh wound, but it's not. I can tell it's not a fresh wound. If anything, this could be somebody not wanting to take somebody home to their family or introducing their family, because I'm hearing different languages again. Hispanic, Farsi. So there's definitely something cultural here. So you might not want to watch Pisces. This is kind of like its own read when I was saying go watch Pisces. I don't think you need to now. Well, you should watch every sign to be realistic about a situation. So somebody's not being realistic. Letting fear get the best of them here. Let's see how you feel. I mean, this person could have did this to you and you thought this was the person, or, you know, you got together and it's like, you know, this person is part of your tribe. God damn. And I hate using the Lord's name in vain, but this one hasn't come out either. Cupid's arrow never came out in paradise. I love this one. Joy, happiness, playfulness, enjoying each other, honeymoon phase, shock, sudden change, shocking news, surprise. Maybe this energy has done enough thinking and there's something coming at you. But you guys are mirroring each other. See, inner wounds. So maybe you both been backstabbed. Do I think there's a lesson here on both ends when it comes to confidence? Yeah. Even if you're the most confident fucking person, there is something with this energy that throws you off. I can sense it. And it's together. What's this? Inner wounds between the 2 people, please. Pride and ego, forgiveness at the bottom of the deck. So somebody could have a lot of ego right now. This one has a lot of pride. You guys got to refocus and shift that energy if you want something here to work out, or if you're trying to mend a certain situation, you guys have to wrap that up. You do have an awakening here. So to me, something could have already occurred, and now if something was to come back around, or you guys are still in this, but it's like you're both kind of struggling with this, or one person's struggling with it and the other one's trying to encourage the other one, but it's a mirroring energy. That did come out strong in one of the other readings with mirroring. And I really think it's due to something that happened here. But you do have shocking news, surprise, transformation, sudden change. This is a healing relationship. It's meant to heal each other. This is meant for good vibes, not low vibes. This is a high vibing. The two of you together would be high vibing energies. I'm not saying like you're going to be living in paradise, but you would definitely enjoy each other. You could, it's not just a tolerating each other for the rest of your life because it's so much love and let's do this and move in and get married and blah, blah. You guys are more than compatible. There's enough growth and enough awareness in your brains that can keep forming new ideas or new adventures or, I don't really talk about brain connections enough, to be quite honest with you, but this would be one of those situations. It's a given. Maybe someone here feels like you're so opposite when it comes to cultures, like, or so like opposite. Would we have enough to talk about? So it's something what talking and long term here, but I think that would still be a karmic situation. I don't think it's this situation. So somebody could be dealing with another situation now, you or them. So how do they feel right now? Pisces. Oh, maybe you should. Gemini. Emotions, worry, fear. So 2 cards of fear on how something's going to go down. Nightlife, they want to go out. They want to have a good time. Treat you, but then you got lust. So do be a little careful here, or something here already happened and you could feel betrayed. I'm not clarifying these. I'm just getting more energy out. So somebody could worry they're taking too long. There's something with time here. Or was that Pisces when I was mentioning time? There's something with this ring. It's not my Super 7, but if you're looking for rings, make sure there's a good opening. But again, this is Jupiter, and that's my Super 7, and I think this one has like 5. So I'm not looking at it as like an engagement ring. What would be the crystal thing or the stone thing? I don't know. I feel like you guys are all those, like you guys are within those stones or something. Like something here is destined. I don't know how it's going to start or how it started already. But I'm hearing like joy, expansiveness. Like I don't know what card that is, but it's the truth, whatever it is. How do you feel right now? So, and somebody could feel here like I have feelings for them, but maybe somebody else thinks it's just lust, burnt bridges, lack of trust, disloyal, turned back on. So there could be a turnaround, or it's like, fuck you, and I'm feeling broken. If anybody can give me that song, it's like, I'll give you $100, or I'll give you a reading, and I'm feeling broken. And I don't know what song that is. It's not Slither. It's not the other ones that come up. I don't know why. It's almost like being hidden from us, and then all of a sudden we'll hear it on the radio or something. It's got to be something like that. Or you know what song this is, or somebody else knows what song this is, and you do feel like, I'd say more betrayed. I don't believe in broken. Nightmares, yeah. I don't think this energy feels like they failed. I think somebody might have told somebody off or did something, and then it's like anger, and then it goes to sadness. Because somebody's going to come back around here, and you're going to really enjoy each other, but you're going to have to work through this. So I don't know if you just had a night with somebody and it's like, wow, there's really a connection there. But I don't know how that ended. I don't think you would know this person very well. And if you did, I don't think you know like their inner self. if you knew them, it'd be like, oh, because you've known them for years, same friend group, something like that. I feel like I'm reading for a younger energy here in regards to lost and burnt bridges, but there could be adult energy here too. And I'm getting pulled to the Empress again, so yep, Spirit does want you to watch Pisces. I'm hearing there's a crossover. One more for you right now. Established, secure, wealthy. I don't think this is settled. You could just be looking for security, or not looking. If somebody comes in, you would have to feel secure. This type of energy would not be secure. In bottom of the deck, intimacy, mutual respect, unity, closeness. So you have this with somebody and you're about to, and then if it hasn't happened, you're about to, and then all of a sudden something goes wrong. I hate to say it, but it is what it is. Something has to go wrong in order for something to come together. And I don't think you guys have quite figured that out yet. And I'm feeling broken. But you're not broken. It's that damn song. What's Super 7? You'd have to look it up. It's all different types of stones. Oh, and what do I mean by looking at it as fives? 5 is all about change. 3 5s on the table would be major change. 2 5s, like somebody's struggling, you got to get out of it. If 5s linger, it will lead to the 10, and if 9s linger, it will lead to the 10 as well. And you don't want to get to the 10 when you can get yourself out of it. And good morning. Super 7 has 7 different stones in it. And this one has 5. 4 or 5. Oh, is that what you meant by 5? Different stones, different crystals. Super 7's hard to find. I forget what country it comes from. So there is something here with Gemini with a different country, a different culture. I don't really see it being a problem, but I'm not sure. Past thoughts, if this person has any past thoughts or you have any past thoughts, I'm afraid to contact you. So many things remind me of you. I'm getting thinking of you. I want to be more than friends. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. I wish I could tell you my good news, so maybe something's going really good. I wish I treated you better. I look for you. So this feels fresh. And with these cards, when something feels fresh, I do believe, the contact, not so many things, but just things, thoughts. I want to be more than friends. I look for you. Not everywhere. I mean, you could go out and be like, oh, I'm going to run into this person, but I look for you, or I'm thinking of you. It could be like when you're out and about. I got to make my own deck, guys. Here's the Mercury, right? Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. Yeah, I can't sleep. I'm getting a little bit of anxiety there. I wish I could tell you. I wish I could share my good news with you. To me, the key word here would just be share. And this person can. So when somebody says, I wish, it's like they're struggling to tell you. They're struggling to share, which, probably confidence here. So something's going on here too, and I wish I treated you better. So in regards to words or how something went down, it's not I wish, okay? You're not a fucking genie. I can't stand how fucking cards, these words are fucking written sometimes. It's despicable. So, and I'm feeling broken. What the fuck with that song? I'm going to have to start listening to music. Sometimes I don't listen to music, like frequencies, certain stuff. The last year, it's been really hard for me to listen to music, believe it or not. but not when I'm like out and about having a good time with friends or with whomever, and just having a good time, but me, myself, and I, like in the car, I have trouble listening to music. If Mia plays her music, and sometimes it could be country, it can be hip hop, it can be classic, and I'm like, all right, can we go to next? Like, it's just a vibe. It's not like it reminds me of somebody per se, but it is like a reminiscing too. And I never looked at music like that. Well, I always knew it was like that, but I never had a problem listening to it. I could always feel every emotion through every song and vibe with it. I'd say definitely within the last year, it's not a thing for me unless I'm in like a particular energy, because I will be honest, it brings out sorrow, and it's not, I can't believe this person did this to me or anything from the past. It's not like that. I can feel the emotions within words, whether it was just meant to be written for you to understand or whatever the case may be. Like, my energy is too, I think my frequency is too high right now. If I'm not like high or drinking, like that's different. Like if I'm straight, and I'm straight a majority of the time, guys, I only, get high or drink. And when I drink, I drink to get a buzz. But I'm a casual drinker, like going out drinking. I don't crack a beer, or I don't drink like that. Open a bottle of wine maybe once this year, twice, it's something like that. But it has to do, so again, it's not sadness, like my pain, or it's just, I don't know, my frequency is just too high for it when I'm capable of understanding or feeling, or like what they're sending out, whether it's good or bad, I can sense it, so you might want to be careful listening to music, because you got paradise, like this is you, right? And something coming in and it's happy, but it's obviously something that happened with somebody else, and maybe you guys don't know each other that well, but you're meant to. But there's lack of confidence here, and it can be on both ends. And again, you can be very confident, and then something comes in and it's like, but this shatter, broken, nightmares, failures, I'm not crazy about this card. And the only word I get from this card is broken. And could it be like, I feel like I got to look at it as like a past. You've been brokenhearted before in the past, and maybe you're somebody who doesn't forgive, or there's something here, like that, because you've already established yourself, you've already passed that, unless this is fresh and you're getting to know this person. That would be the only other way that this would make sense, if it's a newer connection. Or you're dealing with a gold digger, or somebody, a narcissist that wants to come back and use you for something because, their life is not going so well. But considering you got two cards of fear, and it comes with, union, divine masculine, and tribe, this was something that had to go down. And there was something shared that was unconditional. It was returned. But then somebody feels like they were stabbed in the back. Maybe somebody is going to treat you like you're a one-night stand, or, like we had fun, but it's like you're both experiencing the same thing when it comes to a higher vibe, but it's putting you both in a lower vibe because you're feeling each other possibly. In and out, in and out. But I do feel like someone's going to come at you and explain something. They would like to, they're just struggling to kind of get there. But if it's destined, it's destined. You guys' fate will make the decision. And that's how that works. What is this paradise? I don't think it's something you're searching for. I think it's something you already kind of connect with. Ooh, 5 of Swords. Man, I'm telling you. 3 of Swords. Fuck. 8 of Cups. This is like... What's that song with your number? but you're not giving them. It was like 15 fucking years ago, something with a number. So here's my number. Call me maybe. What I went through. So you had a really good time with somebody. Dear Lord, it must have felt amazing. Don't you love those connections? Or you're about to, and then all of a sudden it's like, nope, I'm walking away. But again, this could be fear. You guys are mirroring each other. What's this mirror? And I think it comes to probably inner wounds and insecurity. Like you think somebody has a perfect body, they wouldn't be insecure. No, if somebody's got a perfect body, it's a lot of times it is because they are insecure and they want their image to match a social image. So it's not really authenticity. Eventually, as you keep working on yourself, getting better, working out, you think you got a perfect body, then because someone's mindset is not matching the energy. I hope that makes sense. I don't know how else to kind of put it. It's like those inner wounds. So it's like, yeah, you have this night, it's confident, or you meet somebody and it's like you're feeling hot, you're feeling good, your energy is like, woo-wee, you know. But then you got the Hermit. With the Magician, do I think you're dealing with, again, it could be inner wounds, but I feel like something's been unforgiven. Like you haven't forgiven something from the past. You're still healing from the past, whether you know it or not. I know for a fact when I listen to certain readings, I'm like, oh, she's talking about him. I love when she just talks about work, but like when it comes to like people in my life, she usually pings it. But then it's like I go in and I listen to my inner knowing, I listen to my Hermit, I listen to my wisdom, I listen to my gut, I listen to my intuition, higher calling. Don't like being a catalyst, but it is what it is. And usually when I'm a catalyst, it's intimate, it's sexual. I just want to be a catalyst for the collective in the sense of, you know, moving on up. But somebody's still experiencing like a catalytic energy from a love affair, or, you know, knowing somebody for a couple months, or you had a couple weekends, a couple nights. This would be relatively new within the last couple months. This doesn't go way, way back. The pain of certain things go way, way back, and you probably don't think you're healing. So you could close yourself off with the Hermit, but this is like, you can do this. You can come out of this. You've been here. Like, it's pep talk. Like, you got this, core. It's like yesterday getting up 3 times and I fucking forgot. But that's okay. I'll do it for the next few days. You know, that's what it is. You know, and I can even tell my energy has shifted. You guys can tell my energy has shifted. It's beautiful. So if energy here hasn't shifted, you know, self-motivate yourself. Stand up. When you stand up with oomph. You know, I feel like you have a friend that passed away that's visiting you too. It just got kind of heavy in my chest. I just got pulled to Danny, who passed away a couple years ago. And I'm feeling broken. Okay, so if somebody passed away, I could see it in this card. And you're missing somebody. But it also is saying you need to come out of like isolation. Like you have an inner knowing here, like not like the vibe of like you can do it all, but it's like you have to come out of this cave. But I don't think you realize you're in it. You might, I mean, this message might sound familiar, but like, I don't think it's Venus. Tell me about this Hermit, please, or Mercury. I don't know why I said Venus. 10 of Cups, 10 of Swords. Yeah, see, don't get to this. These 10s have already happened. Some type of completion. Been there, done that. Again, feeling betrayed. I didn't even get to this one yet. So you both know someone betrayed somebody, or somebody is making somebody feel like they weren't good enough, or they got used, or there was some type of manipulation, there was some type of tactic, there was something behind it. This doesn't look like there was something behind it. I don't see intentions. I just see how it went down. You probably had good intentions here. You guys were feeling each other. But the way it went down was just, I don't know if it was out of nowhere, especially with the shock right there. And it's like, what? And it put you in hermit mode, or put somebody else, or put the both of you in hermit mode with the mirroring. So, but again, this does feel like a connection that can come together. I keep hearing intelligent, like the two of you guys you are intelligent, like your brain will keep opening. You have a brain connection too. And it's not just like the chemicals, you have a brain. It has to do with you guys' brain, and it's not just thought, it's something with your brain. It's not just your amygdala either. It's a different type of activation. I almost like see robots, like programming themselves, like you're programmed. We are puppets. But you don't feel like, you don't feel like making love. Somebody feels like making love. Yeah, programmed. But usually, like, programmed is not good. Your brain's just, I don't know. See, this is one type of connection. And if you're just jumping on, good morning, happy Thanksgiving if you celebrate. But this is the first time this has kind of come out. Like, some people are like, oh, your brains are so different, or there's always something that you butt heads with or something. That's okay too sometimes, as long as like you don't try to encourage the other one to go to this side. But I don't think this is not what that is. This is like, because some people can sit back. I'm getting the negative side, but that's not what that is. But the negative side in the sense of, if you're comparing and you're thinking long term, it's like you guys want to explore each other's brains. It's, if you ask me, it's fucking beautiful. I don't think I've ever read a situation like that. This is definitely meant to come together. So I think if it's not together, and it does feel new, and if it's not together, something's going to come together, and then it's going to be something that happens, and then I feel like the energy will come back around. So, but don't put that in your head, like, oh, it'll come back around. Like, just continue to do you. Try your hardest not to let this energy get the best of you, especially if you're the one that's blocked, or you're the one that they walked away from, vice versa. I still like that energy, that you have some type of energy here that you bounce out of. Like, it's not like, oh my God, I thought this was my forever person, but this is, 5 of Swords, 3 of Swords. This is manipulation. It's emotional manipulation with the 8 of Cups. So it's like somebody wants to walk away, and then somebody else, on the other hand, could be emotionally manipulating somebody. Like you tell your friend you met somebody, oh, dude, no, that person's not good for you. That person's going to end up hurting you. Or that, oh, no, like, what about a family? What about this? Like, it's like somebody, 5 of Wands isn't out, but it's like somebody is in somebody's head about where to go, what to do next. And right now, that's not a good thing to me. You got to use your own brain here. You have a brain connection. So I don't know. Not all of us have a brain connection, guys. It's more of a soul connection. Like, this is a brain connection. And it's not like you're both nerdy. It's not like that. Something here will come together, whether it's work, love, friendship. It's a given. It's destined. And again, you choose your fate. And if somebody else already chose their fate, I still think eventually this will come around. In the meantime, guys, you could be dating, not dating, doing your thing. Like, I do like the energy. To me, you're not sitting in it because it's already happened. But with the Hermit here, it could be you, it could be them. If you ask me, you're both mirroring each other when it comes to confidence and past relationships that have betrayed you. I think you would easily get past it. I don't think this was supposed to be one night. Or I'm getting pulled to Aquarius, Capricorn, Virgo, and Cancer. This could have been weeks or months. But somebody's worried you're going to get away. Or somebody's worried that's what it was and it is what it is. You know, you could have shut it down and this person's now intimidated to contact you. I don't even see you guys being friends at the moment. But again, go watch Pisces. The friendships were there. So for everybody watching this video, I can tell some of you only watch certain videos, certain zodiacs, but I'm not saying that's false. Your energy is within every single zodiac. You know, you can say, oh, I don't have this in my chart. You do. You have every planet in your fucking chart, which means you have every zodiac out there. So look at your planets. I don't even think you need to go into your chat, but I'm just saying, I'm specifying because a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people would just say Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars. Good morning, Moses. You're up early. You're up early. Give me 1 minute and I'll feed them. I'll feed you. And I'm feeling broken. God, I can't wait to figure out the rest of the lyrics in that song. 2 of Cups. See, and I think this is current. Damn, with the Lovers. And the 10 of Cups, guys. You and the 9 of Cups, holy shit. It's like wishes coming together and you don't even know it yet. This is past life. You've lived many, many, many lives. You can have an old soul. And not everybody that has an old soul knows how to use the old soul. Sometimes it's beneficial. Sometimes it's, it's not. It can be destructive. I'm just going to pull your best advice for this one because it's pretty obvious. Something bothered you, disappointed you. I think you guys were just having a good time, enjoying each other. I don't even know how well you know this person. Because this feels like they're going through this, but something unconditional clearly happened with you. Somebody is clearly acknowledging it, but not stepping forward because they're hesitant on how you feel. You could have already gave them your thoughts, and the bridge is burned, but this is meant to come back together. This doesn't feel like for a short time either. This feels like Spirit's got plans. And it could be, the two of you have great careers, or, you work from home, or you decide to stay at home mom, or no job. It's just one of those things where the two of you just motivate the fuck out of each other. And it's not like you're thinking, I'm uplifting this person. It's just, you guys, when you're together, you have that capability. And someone's a reader here. So you could have somebody out there that knows you're spiritual, and they do pop on YouTube once in a while, or they know somebody's trying to understand it, curiosity, but then I heard curiosity kills the cat, but that's completely two different things. I just got pulled to my a deck I haven't used in a long time with all the dolls on it. Beautiful creatures. So somebody's worried they fucked it all up yeah, somebody here did fuck it all up, but the two of you could have fucked it all up. And Peanut Butter came in. He hasn't been in months. He came in a couple. I think he only came in one reading out of all of these zodiacs. And however you want to interpret it, he's like our little mascot. He's not just mine, he's ours. That was very clear. Another reason why I feel guilty if I can't handle it. Eventually I can, guys. He's not like a parrot. He's a wild fucking bird. They are super intelligent. I thought I'd be potty training him. I thought it would go a little easier, but it's not. It's not. But it's better than what it is. You just got to stay consistent. So maybe there's not consistent communication considering it's Mercury, or no communication. But it's something you guys shared. You guys know you shared something, but then it's like, all right, we'll just leave it where it is. This will come back together. In the meantime, guys, just enjoy life. Message for Gemini. See, I am getting pulled to different decks, the romance angels. I can guarantee you this will come back together. Speak up. Whatever it is you're not saying, it's eating you inside. You can keep this inside forever, but it's time to let it out so you can move on and be happy. And you do have the Paradise card, you know? So it's just a matter of somebody coming forward. And again, this could be somebody who's trying to decide, like, maybe somebody has a hard crush on you at work. You know, I'm talking like a hard crush, and it's just like, but maybe there's no fraternity, no, that's not even the word. It's the word, but I'm not saying it right. No fraternizing, no, right? Is that what it is? But holy shit, like, regardless, you know, somebody could just be looking at you like, oh, hell yeah, and you know this person enjoys looking at your booty, or, you know, some type of smirk. You're not stupid. But I do think if you're friends at work or something like that, it's kind of like you're giving them that eye. You're kind of giving them some type of indication. That's like if this hasn't happened yet. And it's, you know, this is like meeting something. Kiss me through the phone. Didn't I say something about like you can meet somebody? You could drop your phone. Someone hands it to you. I think it was Pisces. So yeah, you might want to watch Pisces. And I feel like I was avoiding Pisces and Cancer. So now that I avoided Cancer, I was avoiding Pisces. Don't ask me why, but I was. So I think people here are struggling to deal with the water sign, and you don't have a choice. That's how we grow. It's how we evolve. So if you're staying in a situation you know you're not supposed to be in, or staying stagnant because you're afraid to contact, like, you're not going to get anywhere. You won't get anywhere until somebody says something or somebody just moves the fuck on. I'm hearing miscommunication. I'm hearing Aries and Aquarius. Here we go with the Aries. Yeah, I could have sworn I did it, but I didn't. So let's go to Aries and figure out what the fuck that's all about. I can't imagine, like, it's like, oh, horrible, but I think it was Aries. No, I kept saying Aquarius. And it was just like, I think so far Aquarius was a heavy read. So I just think it's somebody's Mercury. But I kept forgetting what sign I was on. And I apologize for that, because I don't like hearing that either, but it's also a sign. If somebody says Scorpio once, you might want to go watch Scorpio. And we did Scorpio. And I'm feeling broken. What the fuck? Somebody you know, or somebody knows that song. If anybody knows, please let me know. Aries, 145. 9, 10, that's positive. 1. And I'm feeling broken. And when I picked up this lighter, it's old school. I don't like lighters like this. I wouldn't say it's like a crackhead lighter. Well, maybe it is a crackhead lighter. But no, you'd see through it. I don't like it. It's just one of those ones with the big flame where you can break it. I don't know if there's addictions here. Be careful with Aries. We're dealing with Mars right now. Mars can be very controlling. But I'm not getting that vibe, but I did get pulled to the lighter, so be careful. You know, like I'm hearing cooking. I did burn myself yesterday right there. It's just a little one. But that little one will probably stay. I have that one from the oven. I have two from the oven and that one. That one's fading because that one was older. And I have that one. You know, it's all from the oven. Like when people look at me, they're like, oh, you ever work in the kitchen? Yeah, all the time. I'm a little chef. I whip it up. So it's like, oh, fuck, you know, but it's like scars. Or someone look at it as battle wounds, but not me. It's cooking. So I don't know if you have scars on your body. Somebody could have had a heart transplant. That's, whoa. That's a lot. My brother's ex-girlfriend, the one he has Mabel with, my niece, little Mabel Louise. She, ever since she was a little kid, same thing. They weren't able to do a transplant. No, I think they did, but it's not, it didn't fit. So what they used was like pig intestines and certain stuff to like patch certain things up around the heart. They used pig. So I don't know what's going on here with Aries. It's something with the body is happening. I don't know if something's happening in your left side of your neck because that came through, or your shoulders bothering you. What does Aries rule? Courtney, it's the first one, not the last one. Jesus. Masculine, fire, cardinal, I am, polarity, Libra, 1 and 9 for numbers, the color red, the color of fire element. Aries people are susceptible to harm from fire and sharp instruments. They're also prone to accidents involving high speed because they tend to get violent in dangerous situations. Yeah, it's that Aries has. So there is a warning here, but it seems to be in regards to your body. And I did notice that it didn't tell me which part of the body it rules. That's odd, because when I was reading Cancer out of this for you guys, it was the intestines, it was like the gut, the stomach. Oh, it rules the head, prone to headaches, minor injuries to the head and face. So I don't know if somebody has a new scar, somebody had to have surgery. Maybe this person's coming back around and you're like, oh, you meet this person and it's like, holy shit, I haven't seen you in years, but there's just scars everywhere. And they're like, oh my gosh, I was in a bad car accident or a work accident. There's something going on with your body right now, Aries. And I don't think it's like your head, or I think it's your health. Okay, so that's everybody's message. Pay attention to your health, your body is talking to you. I just got pulled to ankles and toes. Take care of your feet, even if you're a masculine, guys. And I'm not getting a fucking pedicure. Why the fuck not? Okay. All right. Like, you can put your guard down. It's not even your guard. It's just like, oh, you might not mesh with somebody here. Chauvinistic. Somebody could be chauvinistic. Someone's got one hell of an ego. I do feel like you're dealing with like a heart of gold, not like a teddy bear, but like somebody with a heart of gold. It's nice when you meet like heart of gold and teddy bear, but this one's, I'm going to be this way or this way. This one's telling them, this reading's telling somebody how to feel, picking one, which is not, it's not a thing. So there is definitely matrix here. My eyes are being fucked with right now. So it is head, but again, like this is, somebody could have diabetes. I injected myself with a Jovi yesterday. So it's pulling me to like an injection. I don't think it's drugs. Obviously it could be. Somebody came into Mia's store the other day and tore the shelves apart. They got pissed off because he came in and they made him go out to get his ID. And on his way out, he fucking flinged something off the shelf. And then he had the audacity to come back in and throw his ID. And then the guy's like, I'm not serving you. I'm not selling you anything. And on his way out, he tossed the glasses shelf, a Lego shelf, something else, and he made a mess. And his license plate was boo-hoo. So motherfucker's getting caught, you know. He was younger, but again, he won't be allowed in that store because it'd be, you know, under no trespassing. But you never know. Like there's just people out there that it's just this energy, and it's still pulling me to the younger generation when it comes to the minority, the jolt with Trump. But I'm also hearing Scorpio. So if Scorpio, Pluto, I'm hearing Pluto. If Pluto, someone could have strong Pluto, and if it's messing with Mars, if it's messing with Mars, this could be a friend of yours. If it's meshing with Mars, that can be hostile, anger, careful on the roads, jerks, people cutting you off, careful on a ladder. That's not the first time I got that message for Aries. And the last time I said that for Aries, and I'm not positive, but Spirit said it was years ago. So I don't know if someone does construction work, electrician, anything where commercial, anything we'd have to climb. Because Ben came over to get a ladder the other day. He's an electrician, but my dad didn't have. We have a 20-foot and all that, but the biggest where it separates was 8 feet, but he needed 12 because he added on his height because he was helping his mother take down a chandelier. And the 12-foot ladder and the 20-foot ladder we have doesn't have like the base, and he's taken down a chandelier, so there's nothing to lean it on. So he had to rent one from Home Depot. So there is something like a ladder here too. I climbed a ladder last night too because it wasn't even. Mia went up first and hung it, but she gets nervous, and which is crazy because she climbed the tree to get peanut butter. But I don't like climbing ladders either. But I was okay. So life can just be busy. I'm getting like careful with that, like plugging things into a socket. You know what was strange yesterday with me personally, Aries, was with the car last couple of days, my head's been itchy. It's the energy that I'm feeling just when I'm outside. They wanted me to tell you that, but then it forgot to tell me. Then I forgot what I was saying to you. Oh, I went grocery shopping yesterday. And every time I touched the fucking cart, I got shocked. Got like a little, and I'm like, what the fuck? Kind of clapped my hands a little bit, picked my feet up. But it was like, it happened at least, I want to say 8 times. But I don't know. I think that's a little far-fetched. But definitely like 4. So somebody might expand a little more. You could have a storyteller here, half truth. I don't think it would affect you though. It's not like a serious conversation. It's just somebody's adding something in. Because I notice when I always lie here, because I'm authentic, guys. I don't lie. I tell the truth. But I notice when I can tell when somebody's lying, because sometimes I lie and I instantly come out and say to you, I'm like, that's a lie. I don't know why I said that. So, geez, Aries, watch out for your body. In trucks, I see a bad car accident. I don't know if you go by it, if you've already experienced one. I am getting pulled to somebody who watched somebody get ran over because the truck was backing up. It was like an electric truck or a cable truck, and didn't see him there. And he literally got ran over, and my friend went over to him while he was taking his last breath. I can't imagine. And being a paramedic, I was thinking about doing that course because it's only a couple months and then like another one. And I'm like, well, because I'm good with it. Like peanut butter, Max is right there. Thank you. But then I know my career is on YouTube, right? But I've been being pulled to that. But what people don't understand, when you go to a scene, I mean, you're going to scenes where people blow their fucking heads off, suicide, you know, you're seeing all that. You think it's just cops and robbers. You see it's like all fun and games. It's not. Like the state trooper was at somebody's house yesterday, and I'm like, oh, that kid always gets in trouble. It's who I babysat. It was a couple houses down. But then I realized it was the trooper. So I'm like, no, that's not good. Like that's something serious. And I got like the chills. Like they're the ones that go and say somebody passed away. They're the ones that, you know, your son or daughter in an accident. Like when a trooper comes to your house, you know, I'm hearing highway too, you know, it involves something. So, but like, don't panic. This is not like a panic thing for you, but you might be witnessing stuff like this. It's almost like not a tower, but like a near-death experience without you being in it. Something's going on here with this. I don't even think I need to throw you that many cards, to be honest with you. You definitely have channeling here. You definitely have, you know, watch out, look out. And it could be you too pissed on the road, you know, and it's like, calm down. It's not worth it. And I forget there's something on Facebook, something I subscribed to, and then I said to myself, why am I subscribing? And it had something to do with like cops pull over other cops that are drinking, cops pull over people, motorcycles, things like that. They're little shorts. But some of them is these people delivering news that their children have passed away. And I'm not saying children are passing away here. I'm just, there's this vibe right here for you. So please be careful. I don't even think this is love. Like, I don't even know quite how to read this, to be quite honest with you. I feel like I should probably just pull cards for this one. Like cards without words. Cards without meaning, cards to humanity, something like cards to, I don't know. I have friends that love to play fucking games and we go away and I'm like, I'm not a big game person. You know, you want to play kickball or softball or, you know, flag football, I'm down. I love cards, but just cards. Like, even with the kids, like, I don't mind doing Candyland and Life and stuff like that, but like Monopoly and the older kids' games, and no, it's just not me. Card games like that, it's just not me. Like, can't we just play asshole? I like just a deck of cards, you know? So, I don't know. Somebody could pass out, have a stroke, a heart attack. It's something like you're going to witness. But you need to be cautious. You know, say it's a car accident. You're the one that's going to pull over. Where are you located? Are you parking on a hill? Like where's your situations? How's your surroundings? Do you know this road? You know, you might be that person that will put your car in front of that car like a cop would and block it off so it doesn't hit this other person. Because at this point, you don't give a fuck about your car if you're that person and that's what your brain's telling you to do. But make sure if you know someone's coming around the corner and your car's going to get fucking hit, like make sure you're off to the side for a minute. And I know you don't want to be off to the side because you want to get to the car, but I feel like there's another car that's going to hit somebody here. And I was just telling Mia the other day, yeah, see, it could be snow, could be, I was telling Mia, it's the way she went around a car, but it was like way too far. And she's like, you always criticize my driving. It's not that I'm a backseat driver. And you know what? Only been on the road for a couple of years, girlfriend. She is a great driver though. She does have a heavy foot though. But it could just feel like a heavy foot because I'm a backseat driver. I press the brakes. I'm that person. But I told her, if you slide on ice, stay there because you're not going to be able to get out of it necessarily. If you're in that situation, do not get out of the car. Do not. Don't try to shovel yourself out. Do not get out of the car. And I stressed it. She's like, why? I said, because people get out of the car, the same person comes around on the same exact line, tire line, because if it's snowing, you don't see the ice, right? Black ice, that car is going to hit you. And there's been so many situations where this person's helping this person push the car out, and then you got another car that's crushing another person. I don't know what you're about to experience, but this is caution for Aries. This is also a collective. This is a warning for the collective in regards to Aries. So this is about Mars for the next few days. And I'm hearing be careful for the next few weeks. But this isn't like don't leave your house. But you need to be extra careful and extra cautious with corners. And that actually happened to me last week. A UPS parked right there. It's that type of road. They can't park on the lawn and the not allowed to go into the driveways anymore. And I was like, I almost had a mini heart attack. Like, thank God nobody was coming around the corner. It would have been awful, head-on collision. But I couldn't see him because he was around the corner. And I'm thinking to myself, can't you either sit on the corner and walk to the house, walk the fucking 20 feet, or park ahead of the corner, even though the roads are windy, but at least park, have the courtesy to park, knowing how you parked was iffy. This is all about cars, electronics, Mars. I'm hearing electrical shocks, heavy equipment. I keep seeing, I almost said kahad, but I keep seeing boots, but old Timberlands. Remember the people who used to wear them to school and they weren't tied? Old Tims, I still have a pair of that, but it's like an ankle and it goes up. It's like a dressy Timberland boot. So this is people who work in like certain industries. But again, you can be in an office and the next building is doing work and building a building, and next thing you know, there's an explosion. A lot of us are going to witness certain stuff here. So extra caution, please. You might hear like someone fell off a ladder, broke their back. So I just heard if that's the case, that person will heal. If it's a car accident, they're not going to make it. I don't like delivering these messages, but I mean, I'm not saying this is somebody it could be, but I'm not saying this is going to happen to you. I just feel like you're going to hear something. Even somebody going to jail, like locked up, bars, metal bars, anything to do with metals, certain equipment, oxygen tanks, little things that you think you're good with, but you also know you have a hazardous job. It could be somebody else within your building. Just make sure you're safe. Make sure you're wearing the safety glasses. People do it 100 times. I don't care. Put the safety glasses on. You know, somebody could sue you because, you know, you weren't wearing the right equipment, or, you know, but you're the one that gets hurt. But the company takes it so seriously. Like, you're gone, you're out of here. But they actually, you know, slap something on you because you could have just killed hundreds of people in that plant. You know, something is going to happen here where like personal, like side people, like, yeah, it could happen in the news. I just got pulled to Japan again right here with the earthquakes and the solar flares and buildings going down. And I've said that about a month ago. Like, I would not want to be in one of those buildings. You have thousands of tenants that are now dead. Make sure you can get out of your window if there's a fire. Make sure you have an alarm, something about burglary. They can have a gun. You can have a gun. It can misfire. Careful cleaning your guns if you do hunting. You know, I'm also hearing like a hunting accident too. And that happened to my dad's friend. Shot his own friend. One of his sons shot the dad, and it was just an accident. And one of my dad's friends right now, his son is 10 and he hunts. He's had a gun for I think 2 years now, and he's already caught 2 deer. He's really good. They live way up in Maine though. Like, this is how they live. You know what I mean? They eat the deer, they eat the moose, they eat whatever it is, you know, hunting season, ducks, deer season, duck season, you know, stuff like that. I feel like you're going to hear somebody, you know, getting shot. Like, it's a sad story. Like, 2 friends got together and they found somebody's gun. You know, we're going to hear about something huge, maybe on social media, the news, but this is also family, homes, friends. It's like our energy. It's not global. Yes, there's global things happening, but those global things happening are amping our energy. And again, like being in the car, I'm feeling it again on the top of my head. And it's not just my crown chakra. It's like my whole head is itchy when I go outside. It's the vibration that the frequency that I'm trying to align with. And that's probably why with the shopping cart, because that's never happened, I got shocked like 4 times, even though Spirit's saying, hey, I just stopped ignoring it. After I kept getting shocked, there was nothing I can do. And I had sneakers on and everything. It's the frequency where our frequency is high. So if you go to plug something in, just be careful, because you don't know how extreme it could actually go. You know, like you're lighting the stove, a gas stove, and it's like tick, 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 like shut it off. You get to 2 or 3 ticks and it doesn't do it. Shut it off, walk away, give it a minute. Don't be in a rush. I mean, I burnt all the hair off of my arm in the grill doing that. I turned it all on. I gave it a minute because I couldn't find the lighter. And I didn't realize with that on what it would do. And it went and burnt my whole entire arm hairs. I was like, oh, fuck. So, yeah, there's definitely something here. Hold on, Mia just texted me. Good morning. I'm on YouTube, so when you're ready to come down to grab the keys, I'll see you then. And happy Thanksgiving. I love you. Oh, I didn't even send my Thanksgiving text yet. That's because I'm on with you guys. I've been MIA. My cousin, who was diagnosed with stage 4 esophagus cancer, was told that they can't do no more for him. I've been at the hospital the past 40 hours. It's like being transitioned to his end of life. Oh, Jen, that's heavy. I'm sorry. Yeah, see, a lot of people are dealing with this too. And Mia the other day, 2 people at work, their mothers have been in the hospital, family members. There's just stuff like that going on. Jen, I just heard bed bugs, so be careful. I'm not saying you're dealing with bed bugs. but I'm not saying that facility has them. I don't know what that is, but prayers to you, because I mean, it's just, it's hard, it's a lot. I know around the holidays it's tough. It makes it tough on other people, but I'm glad you're there. I mean, I'm gonna be faced with that with my mom too, you know. It's tough, but for everybody else, certain facilities, watch out for bed bugs. I'm hearing like it's bed bug season, which is not it is not what I want to tell people. So if you're friends, I mean, if you have kids that go to kids' houses, like, I don't know, check for lice when it comes to kids. If you're traveling, look for bed bugs. You might not want to stay at that hotel. There's just stuff like where you think something's going to go smoothly and it's not. And, you know, it takes you 3 hotels to get there. It takes, you know, it's just, I would, you know, keep your luggage in the fucking car and sleep on top of the sheets. I mean, sleep on top of the bedding. I wouldn't even get under unless you know it's like a good, yeah, I don't know, guys. There is definitely something heavy here with bed bugs. I'm seeing like bugs everywhere. Like, it'd be creepy watching beetles, like a group of beetles just, it could be bugs outside, fleas. A lot of people stop doing flea and tick this time of year. Not a good idea. Continue to do flea and tick. If you have an animals, careful what they're bringing in the house. I'm not seeing ticks though. I'm seeing something that like will stay in your house. Like, I've had fleas before, only once, and it was the worst thing ever. It was awful. The amount of money we spent to clear out the house, the rugs, renting special vacuums. I mean, they accumulate real fucking fast. So, heads up there. I almost feel like an awakening, fresh start. I almost feel like, I know for those who are Aries, you're probably like, why can't I get a fucking read? Because there is probably something emotional here too, guys. But I honestly think Aries and Aquarius was probably the same read, and this is Mars. And Mars is no fucking joke if you're not aligned, if you're not ready to go, if you're not ready to train. Like, Mars will take you the fuck down. And then your Mercury will get real fucking heavy. Like, this can go really bad. This can go like straight into depression, or I wouldn't even say seasonal depression. The transit depression if you're not aligning yourself. If you know you're holding yourself back, or you know that you like somebody, you know your job's not working, and you're not taking the initiative to accept something, you know, you're going down. Like, and again, it could be depression. You could get sick. Stress kills. You might think you're having a heart attack because now I'm getting pulled to my heart. But it's almost like the left side. So I don't know, like maybe you experience somebody having a stroke. There is something with the left side of the neck that I've been feeling for days for everybody. But it could just be specifically for, good job, Court, for Aries and Aquarius. I'm getting pulled to spit. I wouldn't say mono, but I'm not spit. I mean, someone could spit on you. Like, it's almost like somebody said the monkey threw shit. What is happening here? There's something with spit. It could be kissing, but gobble, gobble, gobble. Oh, I just got pulled to the fire when I was saying Happy Thanksgiving to her. But then there was a little fire sign there next to the turkey. I love this time of year, having fires. something to fall from the sky. I looked at the top of my car, and there's 2 huge like dents in it. And I do remember 2 things. I think it could have been on one day. I'm not sure. But there's dents from whatever fell, and an acorn's not going to do that. And it wasn't from anybody's car. It almost felt like I got egged, but it wasn't an egg. And it's a good sized little dent. I don't know what the fuck hit me. Hit the top of my car. I heard it. I remember being like, that's not good. Thank goodness it wasn't my window. And it's right before my window on the left side, driver's side. So again, cars, guys. You got to be super duper careful with cars. What do we need to be aware of? What do we need to be aware of for Aries? I'm not leaving you guys out. It is what it is, guys. Go read Aquarius. Go listen to Aquarius. Heads up, someone could be lying. They want to repeat a cycle. It feels like it's a soulmate. Something could have happened last fall. They could be Libra, Scorpio. There's a karmic partner. So watch out, watch out. When it comes to your love life, tell me about this karmic partner, please. That was at the bottom of the deck. Tell me about this karmic partner. Self-worth, abandoned. Maybe you need to raise your vibe. That was just at the bottom of the deck. I kind of feel like that vibration is irrelevant, and vibration is extremely relevant. What is this, soulmate? This could have been somebody who lied to you. Free will, it's up to you. They regret how something went down. Tell me about cycles. Fifth dimension. Yeah, so this vibration thing is extremely important to you. The answer is no. You've already shifted something in your life, but somebody is going to want forgiveness here. What is this? Deception. I think the bigger thing here, somebody has to do shadow work, so somebody might want to bring you with it. They need to purge. You have an energy here that's like not awakened. It's very destructive, so be careful. Again, this is Mars. Don't even look at this as Aries, guys. There's destructive energy here. If you're dealing with somebody who's violent, I got goosebumps. Yeah. It's going to get worse around the holidays it's going to be worse right around now within the next couple of weeks because of where the planets are as well. You know, the big, bad, tough self really wants to take control in a situation like this. So if you think they just hit me a couple times, well, you're going to get hit pretty fucking good. Somebody wants to come in and just even take advantage of you, or this is somebody who thinks I'm getting very like narcissistic woman or man, somebody who just thinks like you'll be there at their beck and call, or it really is a soulmate, but it's not good. Narcissist. Yeah, somebody's full of themselves here. Okay, change of residence, moving in with your partner, but I feel like somebody could have moved out, and it's Mercury. Electronical issues, communication issues. Caution, find out more before you overwork yourself. Yeah, see, somebody tell me about intimacy here. Somebody could just be coming, they could go after a water sign. They are a water sign. You know, somebody that split up from somebody, got a divorce, somebody who's not like paying attention, you know, like this is like an attention seeker, and maybe this energy is not getting attention. So again, like I'm hearing unrequited love in that deck. So just be careful. Out with the ring, green river right there. What else do we need to know? You got the chaser, karmic relationship, engagement ring. So I think somebody was married and it was a breakup. You got not today, girl with the snake. You know, there'll always be somebody here interfering somewhere, but you're dealing with a narcissist anyway. This doesn't look like you have to deal with outside energy. This looks like this person still allows that outside energy to be there and to interfere. So I'm hearing a man. You want a man? They could look like a man. I think other people are not giving somebody attention right now, and that's why they're coming around. And it's the holidays, you know, so Maybe somebody just wants to cuddle for a couple months. What do they call that in the winter? I think you definitely, we're all signs, but this is just Mars, and it is what it is. And I feel like this is the shadow side of Mars. Be careful where there's like a lot of energy, like especially if you're an electrician or somebody that works outside on the poles, like when wires go down, what is their job description? I forget. It's like in winter, they travel, there's a huge accident, other towns come in and help, there's a big blackout. I know they're electricians, but you don't call them electricians. I forget the name. Not pole workers, but linemen. Oh no, that's ready to go, isn't it? I don't know. But hey, Siri. What do you call the men and women, like when storms come and they repair power? Electrical power.
Linemen are the men and women who install, maintain, and repair the power lines that distribute electricity. They work in all kinds of weather and can be called out at any time of day or night to respond to power outages.
Thank you. Linemen make good money too. But again, it's a dangerous job. So anything electronical, like say you're unplugging your toaster to clean it out, just don't plug it right in right away. I know it's common, it's routine, it's something you might do, but especially like an older building, if you're restoring an older building, watch out for the roofs. I'm always cautious going into the attic. Like you're able to walk around, but you can, one of those boards breaks. I'm going through itchy installation before I hit the fucking floors, 10-foot fall. I mean, it doesn't seem that bad, but you could break something so Aries, Mars is a big caution right now. And when it comes to anything romantic, heads up, because somebody's just fucking full of themselves. And I hate to deliver that message, but I don't see a good outcome here with Aries, with Mars. I keep reminding myself, it's not Aries, Courtney. It's not Aries. It's Mars. Now, there's always a good side of Aries, but you would already be vibing with that, and you don't got to really worry about this. But you do have to worry about, like, all the other idiots on the roads or people that come in stores, this transit, when Pluto and Mars are together, that's ugly. And accidents, like your kid got ran over by a tractor, or like just awful stories. But like it goes down in such a brutal way. It's really, really tragic, whatever it is. Hi. Good morning. Good morning. Will you bring up a bag of pellets on your way up?
Do you look like I was crying? I've seen so many sad videos this morning on TikTok.
Aw, why are you watching sad videos?
Well, it was like happy videos, but it was sad. Like one girl was getting married and like her husband was next to her. Like they were at their wedding, like sitting down at the tables or whatever. I don't know what you do. And her grandma and grandpa couldn't be there because their grandpa was in the hospital. And so they just sent like a voice memo and they played it on the thing.
Yeah.
It was so sad.
Yeah. I was just talking about shit like that.
Oh, you asked me to bring pellets. But I'm not doing that.
Didn't I just say that to you guys in the very beginning of the video with the hair video? I was just talking about you in the very beginning of the video. It's like extra confirmation. And you're like, oh my God, your hair. Remember that time I was talking about like hair? Well, I was just talking about like videos and things happening about sad stuff. Like you came down and just did another confirmation for us.
And I just saw this girl. She was like, she went to Africa for some reason. Obviously, she knew a bunch of people in Africa. And she visited them back, all of her friends in Africa. It was so cute.
Yeah, so you're looking at like
hugging her.
Yeah, you're looking at like reunions, like heartfelt videos.
Well, not the wedding one. The grandpa died. Grandpa ended up dying. That's why he couldn't come.
Yeah, there's death here too. So, not for you to worry. Not for you to worry. This is more cautious, like the idiot that came into your store. Dealing with people like that.
I got you a gift, and the guy at the store was like, it's talking to you, so I didn't get that one.
Oh,
Whatever was talking to me, I did not get.
Oh, you should have got it.
No. Hell fucking no. I don't want to be.
What was it?
I got you the same thing, just a different thing, different one.
So you got me a different one when the guy said it's talking to you.
Yeah.
What the friggle sticks, Mia?
Well, I don't care.
I would have preferred the one that was talking to you.
Why?
Why
But
not?
then you know stuff about. What if you like started talking about me because of it? What if I started telling you stuff about me or something?
Or maybe it was a message for you. And you
Okay.
should have got it.
Okay.
I'm telling you, you got some strong
I was
gifts.
not
They
getting
might
it.
come back to you. Huh?
I got you a different one.
Alrighty, Schneidi.
I already know what it is, but I'm just saying it.
Well, I'm seeing an elephant in my head. So something, I don't want to figure it out.
Yeah, it's from your favorite store. Like the one in the mall.
Yeah. I mesh with almost everything.
An elephant doesn't talk to you.
An elephant can talk to you. I got elephants that talk to me.
Alright, well, that's not what it was looking. This thing was moving.
It was moving? You didn't fucking take the moving piece? Mia! You might have to exchange my gift. Or go back and get it.
I know someone already got one.
Well, next time you go and it's there, grab it. If that shit moved and you didn't fucking take it, what the fuck? I was talking to you.
It wasn't an object. Like, it wasn't like a plant or something.
Right, but it was an object. It has to be
yeah,
an
it was obviously
object.
a thing.
Right.
But it wasn't some block that was moving.
I understand
It
that.
wasn't like one of your.
I understand. That's fear.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I want that little fucking thing. I do.
I'm gonna just tell you what it was.
No.
I don't know if it's gonna be there still.
And it could have been like for me and not even talking to you, but like, hey, this, you were searching for mom. So it kind of spirit knows. And it told you.
I asked him.
It told you to take me.
Well, I said.
You said it's for my mom.
I said it's for my mom for Christmas gift. I said she does YouTube. But then you said that one's talking to you.
Yeah, it's telling you that
And
would be the one.
I want this one instead.
Nope, that would be the one to get mom. Dear Lord, please go back to the mall this weekend and exchange that.
I'm not exchanging it. I would just get two.
Okay. I hope nobody took it.
I don't know.
Moves and talks to you again.
Bro, I don't.
I know, but it's telling you that's the perfect gift for mom. We want that, right? YouTube? What the friggle sticks? That would have been so ideal.
What did they say?
Well, they're just laughing like, I'd cry too. Oh, we're talking about that. But, yeah. That was like saying, grab me. What the fuck?
I was gonna grab it. It was moving. It was so creepy as hell. The one that's not moving.
I want the one that's moving.
But it was me. If you were in the store getting it, then you
Okay,
get
are
it.
you going to that mall tonight with Black Friday?
No, it was in Manchester Mall.
Okay, well, you're hanging out with Dennis this weekend, so there's that.
I remember what color this thing was. I
Red,
don't know,
blue.
but there was multiple ones. I got you the blue one.
Yeah.
There's a different one.
We're in a great big blue
You
ball.
want
Nope.
Why?
Oh, you said no to the blue?
No, I got the blue.
Okay. So why'd you just ask me, oh, you want to tell what the other one is?
Color.
It's either going to be red, purple, or green. Did it really yellow?
No.
Pink?
No.
Black? White? Ooh, purity. I love it. Oh, you skipped the white? Ooh,
I
Mia.
thought the blue one was prettier.
Well, I am in a blue bubble, so we need blue and white.
No, that's blue.
Okay. Well,
It's like
please,
kind of blue, I think. Like a
please
royal
get
blue.
me the white one. Dear Lord, if that ever happens again, don't worry. Don't walk out of the store shaking. Just like, okay, you'll get to mom. Like, okay, thank you. Leave me out of it.
No, because it was talking to me. I don't want it.
But you said it was for mom, so it was talking to me. It was telling you you have high intuition, and it was telling you to fucking scoop it up.
I told the dude it was for him.
Yeah.
And then he decided to tell me that he was talking to me.
Yes.
I didn't believe that shit until my wife started working here and doing all that stuff.
Yeah, it absolutely is.
Said, that thing
but it doesn't mean,
you,
I don't even think, like, I want to be like, okay, like, it was talking to you in the sense of, like, that's what mom wants. I don't know if it was necessarily talking to you.
It was a small thing.
Well, it was talking to you in the sense of, like, give to mom. Or give to me, but I feel like it's, you know, spirit knows to tell you what to get. Or it was for you. I don't know. I won't know until it's not. I won't. Well, maybe if it's meant for you, I won't know until it's in my hand.
Well, it's in your hand. How do you know it'll be in your hand?
Because energy is through your hands. I love you. Will you open my curtains? You'll be here like what, 12, 15-ish? You're only working 4 hours? Nope, that way.
Yeah, 8 to 12. So sometimes it'll be like 10 minutes early. Yesterday I got there 20 minutes early, and then whatever. So.
Are you able to grab a bag of pellets? Grandpa wants us to start taking them from the side of the garage.
He told me to get the one closest to the water. So. But it's annoying when there's one stacked on more and another one.
I know.
Like there's not one on top, and then you have to pull them out.
I love you. Have a great day.
I think you have to like refresh your like thing.
Yeah, it goes. Yeah. Oh, I don't know if anyone can hear me anymore. I just had 50 people watching, and now I got 15. Can you guys hear me? Something must have happened.
It's that damn thing that I didn't get you.
Yep.
Haunting you.
It's not going to haunt me. Okay, good. They can hear me. I don't know. How did I just go to like 50 to 14?
You're gonna grab that.
I love you.
I'm coming back this way.
Okay. So it's so funny. In the beginning of the video, I literally was just saying that to you with like, remember the whole hair video? And then Mia came down confirmation. Same shit just happened. So we're leaving Aries at this. If you're an Aries and you got a strong Aries, don't be disappointed. That's only telling me that you're evolving, you're growing, you're good. Okay. Let's do Sag, because I feel like Taurus is going to be a little heavy. I won't start Sag until she leaves, so there's no interruption. Oh yeah, I looked over and it was like 57 because I remember seeing the 7-7 with the seconds. Now it's down to 16. Could have been the chat. I could have like 30 people were like, fuck this shit.
Love you.
I love you more.
Oh, these are here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love you. Have a great day. Thank you for bringing that up.
Bird.
Birds over here.
Love you.
Love you more. Love you, love you.
It's gonna be icy.
No.
It's raining a little bit.
Nope, you'll be fine.
Okay, love you.
Love you. Oh. Now I'm down to 13. So, yeah, I don't know. But I could see Mia not grabbing that. It was either for her or me. We wouldn't know until it's in my hands. I think she's scared because if it is for her, she's going to be like, fuck no. Oh, here we go. 2, 3, 4. I love it because I was going to start at 234. Moving on up. You know what? Let me pull a quick card for Aries. So somehow Sag is part of this. It could just be, you know, again, you know, it's the whole Jupiter, it's the sun, it's Mercury. It's, yeah, so it's Mars, Jupiter. Message, please. Message right now for Aries. That involves clearly Sag. Worth. Listen. I don't know if listen really needs to be out. Let me ask Spirit. We have worth. You're being asked to honor your worth. It can be easy to feel that we aren't good enough or worthy or happiness. It is simply not the case. However, you are worthy and you have inherited value. It is time for you to cherish yourself and see your true worth. Sagittarius. Getting pulled to a boot or a shoe. Well, we were just talking about that. Sag and Aries somewhat combined. How they feel. Talking, interested, texting, waiting more. Email, boundaries, hurt, avoiding conversation, not dealing. So it doesn't look like community. It doesn't look like community. Something with the community. There's something toxic in that deck, so I'm hoping we don't have to use it. How you feel. The runner, fear of intimacy, running away, intensity. Ooh, paradise. Yeah, you might want to watch. What did I do before Aries? Pisces? No, Gemini. You might want to watch Gemini. And partying. That doesn't come out very often. Could just be like get-togethers. I think I do want to pull this. I usually wait to pull this. So, but I'm iffy. So somebody's iffy here. I wonder if you're happy without me. Maybe play our conversations over and over again. I want you. Both know I'm not the one for you. I want to be more than friends. Somebody's definitely self-conscious here, and somebody definitely thinks like you don't want them. I'm afraid to contact you. What's the vibe right now for Sagittarius? But I'm here in Aries. So that would be Mars. Mars and Jupiter, opposites right now. And what else for them? So this would be hiding. You know, there's possibilities, following your dream mindset, believing yourself. But I said selves. Where'd it go? There it is. And drowning. But I just looked down. Remember I told the twin flame card because I was like, oh, that's bullshit. So I'll just throw that in the trash. So this, you have somebody here that probably wants to make a move that's not making a move. They're trying to figure out what's best for them. This could be an energy where it's like, oh, I'm just focused on myself. So depending on the situation that went down, somebody's still hiding something for you. Or read it the other way, who knows, you know, but like, I don't feel rock bottom or like over your head. Or it feels like you're in your fucking head, for one. Let me just turn my ringer on. I'm in my head. I think this is somebody disguising how they feel. But they're going through something that they need to figure out. This energy could be upset with you. You could have ran away from this situation. I don't know if you blocked something or you said something. I feel like the Queen of Swords is here. Tell me about you. But the Queen of Swords also, I'm getting pulled to the Empress too, you know, so it's kind of like knowing your worth and knowing, you know, something went down. I'm hearing miscommunication. So if this is somebody from the past, like the way past, then, you know, different story. But if this is something newer, at the bottom it's like no options, unforgiveness. But I also think somebody thinks that you think that they're a player, or, you know, you feel like you got stabbed in the back. I don't think you're dealing with somebody who has a double life here, because I do feel like a lot of these situations that are happening right now have a chance to be mended. But it depends on the approach, you know, how much time has gone by. your own thoughts. Because to me, it's telling me, you're kind of just doing your thing over here. And again, you could have somebody come back from your way past and you're like, oh, hell no, I'm not an idiot. You think I'm a naive? And you know what? It's pulling me to other situations with the naivety. Yeah, I'm not even going to attempt that. But where, like, if I'm a catalyst and it's like runner chaser, getting to know each other, or, we already know each other. I'm getting pains on the right side of my chest now. It could be something with it is something still with your heart to the left, because you have that huge artery that goes, your heart, and then it goes to the left and it goes down there, like in between your rib cage or to the top, and then it goes down a little and back around. Got all those chambers. It's one of the arteries connecting to one of the chambers. So I don't know if that's just stress, but again, health, and Aries had a huge message for health as well. So I do feel like someone's trying to make change, but I also feel like they're in their head and they're also not telling you something that probably went down. But to me, it's like you might already know it. Oh, what I was saying. I don't know why I forgot to finish the story. But I'll play dumb sometimes. So I don't know if that's a message for you. But when, if I'm playing dumb, I'm just not asking questions. Don't think I don't know what's going on. I know what's going on. I'm waiting for you to speak up. I'm waiting for you to say something, or it's just whenever it's time for me to bring something up, don't underestimate me. I'm not stupid. So I kind of feel like it's almost like with some people, if it's way back, it was full thinking. It's like, oh, hell no. You think you're going to drag me into this? Hell to the no. But it's also telling me you're just kind of living life. But it's also telling me there's somebody else here where it's a good thing and you have to separate the past. This is like separating the past. Like that hasn't come out in any other reading. And it's not like worrying about the past. Am I going to get hurt? Blah, 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 blah. Nah, it's just the past. The past has got to go. But careful around the holidays and Thanksgiving. Like, you know how like, after Thanksgiving with my family, I used to go to somebody's house, and it's kind of like bittersweet. I did it 3 years straight, And then the last one I didn't. And then this one, I'm obviously not. But who knows? Like going to somebody else's fucking house. Like you never know. Meeting up with a friend, having dessert, getting together after dinner, family, whatever's going on here. I do feel like somebody feels alone, but do be careful there, because you are linked to the Mars read, which is, it's almost like with the transitions right now, and tomorrow going into Sag with the new moon. And that's usually really good energy. Ever since this last full moon and with this transit, the person I watch, and don't say her name, but the person I do watch once in a while, she's like, wow, I haven't done a new moon reading in a long time, so this one's got to be significant. And it's like, well, why didn't you pick up on that last month? But she still delivers messages, but she's only picking up on it now. I've been picking up on this for a while. And it has to do with the Pluto too. So I'm in my head. So don't meet up with somebody, and I hate saying this, because you got to use your own brain here, okay? Your intuition, I think, would talk to you too. But it's the holidays, it's the vibe. They could come in all friendly, boost the energy. Hey, haven't heard from you. Want to get together? Happy Thanksgiving. Things like that, guys. I still have that sharp pain on the right side of my chest. But there is something here. It could be you. Could be something you want. But I do feel like this is something that's going to come towards you. I just felt like I'm plugging that camera and being in your face right now. Trust. This situation is calling you to have trust. Could be religious factors. That came in with Gemini. So there is something for you here, a person. This could be the get together, the meet and greet, because I got pulled to Ramblin' Mike. So this is getting together with somebody. Maybe it is this person that's going through a lot, and you know, the way they're thinking about you is like, is this person going to even allow me to come in? But you know, right now it's kind of like stuck in the head, playing it over and over again, but like wanting more. So maybe this person doesn't feel good enough. It could have something to do with the confidence thing going on. I think this is pretty clear. And I'm hearing Sagittarius so clearly. And I don't think it's the traits, it's the transit. Best advice for Saggy. 2 came out. I just want 1. It was pivot and step back. Best advice for Saggies. I feel like it wants me to pick and I don't want to pick it. Compassion. Bravery. Yeah, this is meant to come together. Was that Aquarius or Gemini was something? I think it was Gemini, but I'm also getting pulled to Aquarius. We got some big players here. It was Capricorn, Virgo, Cancer, Aquarius. Compassion. You're being asked to be kinder to yourself, to give to yourself, and to give yourself a break instead of being a taskmaker, master, or a bully, or a horrible friend. Be a loving comforter who always has your back. So something calls for compassion here. So somebody is really going through a tough time here. And once that bravery kicks in, they're coming towards you. Now, you're also an Aries read. So you also need to be wary of somebody else from your past that probably is going to attempt to emotionally manipulate you through words, or like you just feel like their vibe is high because it's the way they hit you up, you know, but that's not what you want, you know. This is definitely something newer. And could it be somebody from the way past? It could be, but it could be the same person that comes in and you knew this person before, like freaking 10, 15 years ago. Who knows? It's like, holy shit, you bump into somebody, or somebody comes to dinner, you know. Something about maybe this weekend. I'm not really sure, guys, but it will come in. I'm also hearing December. Or maybe by December you're already talking and you're trying to figure this out. I don't see you guys connecting in November. But I feel like there's a strong energy here that's maybe hoping, but I don't see the bravery yet until like December. Maybe like early December. Oh, and all this Sag is, maybe it's, you know, December 1st with the sun going into Sag, the transit. So just keep enjoying yourself, guys. Don't overthink this, whatever's going on here. You got something really, truly valuable and trustworthy coming in, and you got to put a little work and effort into it. So if you ask me, I like that, because that means somebody else wants to put the effort into something. And when somebody else wants to put the effort into something, that's beautiful. That's teamwork, and you guys can get through it. Especially if you know this person. It looks like you do. Or it's just somebody, you know, you communicate with, or it's a friend, and it's like, damn, can this be more? And I just heard it is more. Watch Gemini. Do you have a piece of my spider plant peanut butter? Oh my goodness. You know better than that. You know better than that. You're not supposed to have that. Peanut butter. Buddy. Hey. Look at me. You ate it? He eats the spider plant, which is fine for him, but I don't like it. Don't eat my fucking spider plant. Like, what the friggle sticks? He's like, here, Mom, I'm just going to eat this. Don't worry about me. Please stop. Okay? I love you. Please stop. Oh, you bought me a blue string. He brought me red, green, and I think purple. So be compassionate towards you and somebody else. I know when you're in certain moods, you have a hard time probably vibing with that energy. It could just be you not feeling patient. And then I'm hearing I wanted to stop and do Taurus by itself, but I'm definitely not. So again, with these signs I've been reading, there is hesitation. You're dealing with somebody who really wants to link something in their brain before they approach. And, it is what it is, no judgment. But somebody is more about their brain than their gut or their soul right now. But eventually, I think you guys will let your guard down because Spirit's saying, be compassionate. You can trust this situation, and trust is beautiful. It's underestimated. It's a strong word. Taurus. 250. 215. Taurus. Whoa. Mask, laughter, hopeless. Taurus, Venus, if you will. Give me a little girl from me to feel. Might be something with a bird. Egotistical, opportunist, fragile. Ooh. Toxic, dear fucking Lord. I hope you're aware of this motherfucker. Feminine, masculine. Jesus. Sorry. I hate using the Lord's name in vain. One more for they. How they feel right now. Taurus. Nurturing, wisdom, giving back. Thrills, continuous cycles, bad decisions. I just heard Aries, addictions. Tell me about how you feel right now. I don't even fucking feel Venus yet. I'm getting a little aggravated. Masculine energy, father figure. You're like, no, see, there's somebody clingy. What the fuck? I just find this disturbing because I can't even feel Venus. I can't even fucking feel Taurus. What the fuck? And the pain on the right side of my chest is getting stronger. So again, from like Aries, Sag, but I want to say within Gemini, I felt that, but it was on the opposite side. All right, Spirit, please let it go now. I feel it. I delivered the message. I feel like that's a piece of paper. Maybe somebody didn't get a letter. Text didn't go through. This could just be somebody who is fragile, but I don't think so. I mean, there could be somebody here that's fragile, but I mean, look at the energy. It's like, this is like, no. I have nothing to say. Very sharp. Not dealing with somebody, old ways, dead relationships. It's like, no. So I hope this person is blocking. This person could be dealing with a karmic, and they're just trying to nurture themselves. They're just trying to like back in society. Or I just saw somebody sitting in their house, not sitting, but like standing and questioning something as if like they're getting messages or there's a loved one. In one of the videos I talked about, I think it was just yesterday, the day before, something with this transit. These videos are all about this transit. But I said there's something with the light out there, it flickers in the hallway, and they tell me if they're here. And I saw it last night, but the light was on, and they shut it off and sent it back on. But this light was on, so I was like, did that really just happen? But then I felt warm, so I know it happened. So somebody could have somebody guiding somebody, because right now, this person, it's a block. It's no, this person knows. And it could even be the masculine knowing, but it has something to do with you. So I feel like this is two karmic people. I don't even feel you yet. I don't feel fucking Venus. I like somebody's trapped in like a void, a portal. Like I'm actually a little disturbed as a reader that I can't feel Venus. It's a bummer. Where are you? Okay. You can do that one. Don't you go back to my spider plant, and don't you think about touching that one. Want a cricket? Want a cricket? Ooh. Come see Mama. Want a cricket? Ooh, I got the grasshoppers right here too. Come get a treat. Good boy. Good boy. There you go. You got a couple crickets and a grasshopper. You got the cricket? Did it fall on the floor? Go get it. Go get your cricket. Max, I'm not fucking around with you either. Max. Maximus. Look at Mama right now. Max. Peanut butter. Grab your cricket. Where'd you go? You under the table? There you are. Good boy. Good boy. Here. Mama has him. Come up here. Come see Mama. Come on. Up. Good boy. Peanut butter. Come see Mama. I got your treats. Butter. Mama has your treats. It's like somebody here knows about the wrong person, and they're strong enough to block it. I don't feel you yet. Oh, here we go again. I was hoping taking that quick little 30-second break would put me in a different energy, but it didn't happen. Oh. Wow, you guys, this is heavy. And I knew Taurus was going to be. I felt it last couple days. Aquarius was heavy too. So this could just be your house placements, again, where your Mars is, where your Sun is. Where your Jupiter is. Because this should be like, I'm hearing like fireworks. So somebody has to cut somebody off. And if they cut you off, that was the wrong choice. But I feel myself getting angry here. So I don't see this as a good thing. I see it as like someone wants to take your glow. Someone wants to take your Venus. Somebody wants to, oh, yeah. No, because you could have been that person, but like, what's going on? What's going on with Taurus? And guys, this could be your thoughts too, their thoughts. You came closer than anybody else. We needed to let each other go. I love you unconditionally. It's time for me to heal. I remember every detail of that day. That's why I see somebody standing like in a kitchen or like near something. I replay our conversations over and over. I know I messed everything up. Somebody else just had a few of these. We need to let each other go. Again, I'm afraid to contact you. This seems more subtle. I can work with this energy. I can't work with this. It sucks that I don't even fucking feel you here. It could have been a lust thing. It could have been a one night stand. You could have been dating for a couple weeks, and the next thing you know, it's off. You know, family, blood ties. Somebody's worried about how their family is going to feel, especially if somebody's fragile here and they're thinking about like romance or the night they had with you. So it's like this energy wants to come to you. But like this isn't we. I'm doing that again. This isn't we. Okay? This is one of you guys had a thought. Unless this is a sit down. But this doesn't look like a sit down. Maybe if somebody wants to make something up to you, this is how they're feeling currently. But this card's like a stab story for me. I feel like I should come in with all my decks that have words and like teach people like this. Well, you know, I have my own deck. So blank decks. Here we go with Mercury. Every fucking time Mercury comes around and it's a heavy Mercury, it pushes me to do a deck. And I've been saying that for what, 6 fucking years now? I mean, yeah. This, you know, this is like, if it's toxic and you know you guys are toxic, fine. But this is different. This is somebody who wants to be with somebody but is dealing with something toxic or not letting that toxic thing go. So somebody hasn't something completely blocked. This one could be trying. I don't know how you feel, but you're not even fucking here. So this is definitely a cross watcher. Suffering in silence, real feelings, wishful thinking, deja vu, somebody wants a second chance, thinking about you, daydreaming, you know, but this is also somebody who's probably exhausted, burnt out, feeling empty. That's because the line hasn't been drawn yet. I'm really, really fucking bummed out that I don't feel Taurus in this energy. I really am. It's very disappointing that I don't feel Venus. You guys need a ladies' night. And men, I think it's the men that's overthinking, to be quite honest with you. And not drawing the line where the line needs to be drawn. And it's just like, oh, I want to do this first. I want to get over this. I'm just going to focus on this, but somebody keeps hitting me up. Well, block it. Somebody here feels like they can't block something. That's why I can't feel you. Spirit's definitely keeping this person away from you right now. There's no question that Spirit is not letting this energy anywhere near your Venus. So that makes me feel good. Because I'm getting like a Venus fly trap, but I'm also getting it as like convulsions, orgasm. So, but Spirit's not letting this energy in right now because they have an energy that's lingering, and it's got to go. It's got to go. Until this person draws the line with somebody. Oh, I hate this energy. There's just lingering, icky, sad energy. Like, where's your morals? What about you? You're not thinking of you. How they feel. Being inspired to go elsewhere. Twin flame. A lot of regret on how they treated you. What about how do you feel right now? But I feel like this is 2 different people. Yeah, somebody's using healing as a mistake. There's some type of mistake. Somebody is using healing. I'm telling you. It's like, I want to block off this healing because everybody interprets things their way. Okay? Like, this is not genuine. I feel it. I feel it from the bottom of my heart. This is not genuine. This is somebody who says, I need to heal. I need to take care of myself. I need to do this. And then it's like right here, time for me to heal. If you're solo, it'd be something spiritual. I don't feel like this. I feel like this is an excuse. Did this person go through something sad? Are they now regretting it? How something went? Yeah, but somebody's also using the excuse that they need to heal or they need time. That's going to get somebody stuck. You're not going to go anywhere. Tell me what's going to happen with healing. Because it's something's not pure here. It could be pure here, but it hasn't connected yet. Tell me about this healing and why it's happening this way. Oh, I praise the Lord. Praise be. But then it's pulling me to that situation, that show. Praise be. Handmaid's Tale. And it's not the best. It was a great show, but like, this is authentic. I think this person is waiting to feel that. And we got abandoned at the bottom of the deck. Or this is you. Good morning. Happy Thanksgiving. I can tell this is an excuse. Do I feel like somebody's suffering? Yeah, I do. But mind over matter. Because it's like thinking about this one and then somebody's thinking about you. It can't go down that way. So there is a transition here, but an awakening and a metamorphosis doesn't happen overnight. Another reason why I think this energy is being blocked from you, because this energy needs to really get through something, and this can take time. So somebody chose not to have you around while they go through this, and it's not the karmic, it's probably you. And it's probably being blocked because they didn't choose to have you as a friend or, help them maybe understand how something goes down. I feel like you could probably be a good mentor, a good friend, but something clearly happened. Happy Thanksgiving. It's not yep. Gobble, gobble. What's the outcome? So it looks like it has a good outcome. So I do feel like that's positive. But until this energy stops using things as an excuse, and again, it's nobody's fault. I can't say it's nobody's fault but your own. It's not like that. It's societal viewpoints. It's parenting. It's maturing. It's awakening. I mean, there's a lot going on at once here. And you probably were probably a catalyst and you activated something, but there's also a very karmic situation here. Even if they already left it, there's still something toxic there. It's like leaving a situation, but leaving the door open, knowing that you just want to move forward, but you want to also keep something like kosher with somebody. And it's like, sometimes we can't do that. And it feels like the person you're trying to be kosher with is the wrong move, the wrong person. It is something you got to snap the tie. You got to cut the zip tie on this one. It's not even a rope. So this is a situation where you can't keep that door open and just be friends, because it's just the way it is. It's the two karmics. So Spirit's not going to allow this energy to come in until, they do it the right way. If people are like clinging to them, they got to cut those ties. But I don't know if this person realizes that yet. So it might take some time. I do feel like there was some type of an awakening that happened between you two. Clearly, intimate or not. And it's sending somebody on a journey. And everybody can be a journey at the same time, but the journey is different for everybody. But it doesn't mean you can't have somebody by your side. Spirit's not letting this in until this person is truly ready to cut ties with other people. This feels definitely like Gemini. If you're just watching this, I would go watch Gemini, which makes me feel a lot better when it comes to Venus, because right now, until this person figures out what healing really is, and healing is taking opportunities, seeing things, getting out there. It's a chance growth. So until people stop dwelling and look at the negative and, you know, oh, do I let it go? Do I not? But I already let it go. But the door's open and, you know, somebody's like, oh my God, this is really hard. Like, this is not a clear cut break. They left doors open. And with me seeing the zip tie to snip, that's telling me that you can't be friends. And it's not because of this person. This person is just not for you. So you have to take the emotions out of it, because somebody will come in and be like, oh, it's hard for me to let this go. Like, and it is emotionally manipulating. Even if he or she is sincere, it's still manipulation. You know, so until somebody realizes something like big here, you know, they are going to feel broken or a lot of regret on how something went down and how, you know, until they bounce out and be like, okay. But not until they cut ties, guys. Like, really cut ties. Sometimes people have to come into your life for them to really cut another tie. If that's the way this has to go, then I guess it's the way it's got to go. But I would continue to trust it, because this isn't something I would hesitate on. I would take a chance here. I really would. Not me in general, everybody. Collective. I would take a chance. And I think that was Aquarius, Virgo. Two of them had that, the same thing. Listen, take a chance. I think those were the two. Did I just do Virgo today? No. I'm seeing feathers again. What was that? Where I had to clear all the energy. What sign was that? So like I said, this energy needs to clear. Check in. When you think about whatever it is that you're pondering, take a moment to check in with how you feel about it. Do you feel lighter? Do you feel heavier, excited, filled with dread? Pay attention to your inner guidance. And always ask for help. I'm going to grab one more, but that's just it. Like, that's that click. That's that light bulb. Because I guarantee if they think of you, they're not feeling this. When they think of you and they do feel this, that's because they feel guilty in regards to something else. So until this person stops feeling guilty for somebody else, Spirit's not going to let this in. And this is checking with yourself. So if you're asking other people, check that right there too. Chuck it in the fucking bucket. And follow your fucking gut, your intuition here. Get out of your head. Stop worrying about disappointing other people. So this is probably in the middle of like, damn, like a big decision, some type of offer. And then you got miracles. And you're being asked to pay extra close attention to the big and small miracles you already have occurred in your life, and also those that are currently occurring and the ones that are still to come. Miracles surround you. Be on the lookout. So this person has to check their own fucking energy to ask personally. And again, ask for help. So somebody might come in. There is some doors open, whether you know it or not. And you kind of help them shut doors. And sometimes that can last a long time. Other times it's karmic. I've been in karmic situations where I'm just there to close doors for them so they can grow. And whether they choose to or not, or settle where they're at, you know, then that's the life they're going to have. And if they think, you know, I'm the bread maker, or I'm this and that, like if that's how you want to live your life and you think you're good and you think you're happy and all you do is work and avoid family and friends and everybody else, then I don't know what to tell you. It's, you already fucked with your brain. You're stuck. You're in the matrix. You're not going anywhere. Have fun with that. I can care less. I can see somebody cutting grass. You know, it's like work. And it's like anything that's emotional. No, absolutely not. Not going to want to talk about it. And I don't even feel like it's this energy, but there's a story here that took me to a story to tell you. So, and the story I told you, is not this. It's something else. I guess just a prime example of a karmic, and, you know, it's tough to walk away. I've hugged people and cried before knowing it was going to be the last time. And it sucks because I had to be the bigger person. And it really sucks because we're like, why? And then that's where that false hope comes in, you know. But instead of false hope, you got to look at it as, damn, did I take something from this? Did I learn something from this? And then it gets easier to just keep going in life. Maybe that's why I'm here. I've experienced a lot of shit to be that type of mentor for a lot of people. And don't think I'm not going through pain at the same time with certain stuff. It could be a different time, but we're experiencing the same things in life, you know? I know the people attracted to my channel, it is about evolution and personal growth and, you know, the right energy with the right person when it comes to your love life, when it comes to your finances, work, career, all of it. Down to the freaking car you drive. Like, it's your mindset. Do you have that car because it's sharp and you want to look sharp and you want to show it off? Is that your ego? We don't want that. Do you just love your car because it makes you feel good? That's good. That's great. That's feel good energy. But if you're like, ooh, this person sees me driving in this, that's ego. So I'm not really seeing ego here, but clearly it was in play or still is, you know, because it's like somebody who wants to reach out, but it's like, fuck, I know I fuck shit up. Like, how do I fix this one? So I think you guys probably had a great night. You dated for a little while. Something definitely went down, and then you were left, or vice versa, with this energy. I think you've already escaped it because you're not even coming in until this comes in. Until somebody realizes that's not the type of healing. That's when people say, I don't want to be with this. I don't want to be this. I need time to heal. You know, I just got out of a 20-year relationship. That no, you're literally setting yourself back. You heal when you open yourself up, when you see an opportunity, somebody comes into your life and makes you laugh. That's healing. 90% of this fucking world probably does it the Matrix way. That is not how you heal. That's misconception. And I'm getting back to the whole misconception of healing. You know? Misconception of this. Maybe I should do a deck of misconceptions. You know? Because damn. So I hope this person pushes through. And if it involves you, I hope it really goes good for you and well, and you both push through something. Because at the end of the day, whatever happened here, your thoughts, their thoughts. Maybe they don't even realize. They realize they hurt you. They realize certain things, but they don't realize you have like 4 things on a checklist of what you actually did. This person's only thinking about what they did and their guilt. And they are thinking about you. But I don't think they, could just be like one thing that is focusing on one thing. And you can't just focus on one thing in life. You still have to give attention to other things. That's just how it works. You want to do it, do it. Can't say you're going to do it and not do it. Been there, done that. So this does look beautiful, but it's when somebody has to tune into their Venus here. And Venus is, health, beauty, money, relationships. It's a balance. It's stability. It's secure. It's security without codependency. This one's a doozy. Again, someone could be older, someone could be younger, somebody could be a different culture, parents don't agree. I mean, ever since I started this read, there's a lot of things that somebody is overthinking that doesn't need to be overthunk. Like I say, me personally, I say all the time, I don't have a type. I can date any culture. I can, I just mesh. I can be that person that is in a ball gown. I can be that person that goes to meetings and fancy dinners. And I can be that person that's just very laid back. I can be that person, that just fits in well with different crowds. Like you mesh. So it's not but somebody's focusing on religion and all this other stuff, but it's like they're not seeing your capabilities, how you are. That somebody here from Pisces, Gemini, Aries, Sag to now, it is something with religion or children or money. And that's, you being hard on yourself because other people won't be too happy about how something goes. But this seems like the right deal. This seems like this is where you want to go. Say you're together for only a couple years, or you work for a couple years and you end up together, however it goes, it's like you're going to be faced with it no matter what. But this is somebody like, all right, I don't want to be faced with that, so I'm just going to block it. It doesn't work like that. It's a misconception here, how you're thinking, how you have to heal. It doesn't work that way. You heal by following the energy in your life that comes in, that puts a smile on your face. And every time this hurt, every time there's a breakup or something goes down that doesn't feel good, there's always an opportunity that pops in within a week. Swear to God, you just got to look back and realize that and accept it. There's always something. It depends on whether you take action. Say you're with somebody and then, you're having feelings for somebody else. Don't sit here and try to decipher why that happened. Your brain, your soul is already telling you, not your person, move forward. So if you go back and look at every time something awful happened, an energy has always come in with an ace. Always. It's just a matter of you overthinking, or you saying, or you not taking it. That's how that rolls. So again, this is, somebody is in the energy of like, I got to heal and I just got to take care of myself. But that's not going to work. Because if you only focused on work because you don't want to think about healing, or then when you do think about it, you're overthinking about it because then you're adding somebody else into your thought process. Like it's just, it won't work. So until this person realizes what puts a smile on your face is what helps heal you. I just don't get why people just don't get that. 2233. It's just like, but people don't. They got to break cycles. But this is great. There is an awakening here. So there is positivity coming for you. There really, truly is. But you can't even worry about your insecurities or anything else on your end yet because this person hasn't showed up. So you both are going to have to work through something, but this person really has to understand like this healing is an excuse, because when this energy comes in, there was always an option for something else. They chose not to take it because they think they got to situate their life in their chaos before they can add something else. That's where they fucked up. Because when you bring that happy energy in, that other energy dissolves. It's life. And until people realize that's how they heal, you ain't getting through this shit. And I'm not talking about like a real death here or a loss of a kid. I'm not talking about that. That's way different. This is basic. This is basic matrix. Happy Thanksgiving, Jen. You're welcome. I love you. Have a great rest of your day. So that's what this is. So it's somebody who's in between walls. But they're trapping themselves. So until something really clicks for this person, for everybody on planet Earth, with this misconception and social viewpoints and images, and until that goes bye-bye, you're not going to live an authentic life. You're not going to figure out, you're not going to know what it's like to heal, because you have a healing relationship with somebody. The two of you could be healers. And then your energy comes together and it's just, whoa, I don't even think I said that before. Whoa, I don't even know what the fuck that was, but pretty much amazing, like fireworks. Maybe you think you could only have that for one night. Everything happens for a reason. And you can feel guilty, like, oh, it was a mistake. It wasn't a mistake. How things played out, it was where the mistake is. I hope you guys understand that. You do have something beautiful coming to you. I love you guys. I gotta get ready. Gotta get some shit done. I love you guys so much. Happy holidays for those who celebrate. Hey, Max, get off of that. Happy Thanksgiving for those who celebrate Thanksgiving. and any other, holidays. I don't think there's any other holidays. I think it's just Thanksgiving. But I feel bad sometimes because it's like I don't want to leave out the other ones too. Isn't there like a Jewish holiday right now too? I already did Libra. It was one in the first videos. Libra was done within the last couple days. If you just go to my channel, Libra had a good read. Thanks, honey. Thanks, guys. I love you. Maybe I'll come on when it's said and done and have a glass of wine. I already did Pisces too. I started the video with Pisces. It starts at 2 minutes. At the end of the day, these readings are great. This transit is, for those who are rolling, this is a very exciting transit for all of us. For those who are just flowing and doing what's right and not stuck in energy like this, we're good. That energy is going to dissolve. Whatever needs to be cut will be cut. Spirit will make sure. And you guys might feel this energy and it's a little frustrating, but you're still living your life. Enjoy the energy that's given to you. That's what this is. That's what this transit is. Long for somebody to come out. And if it is December, it'd be probably early December going into the week, When is December? I can't wait to put my calendar up. Sunday. So right around the corner. What is the time for Libra? I'm sure, honey. You would in my I'll help you out real quick. It's in my YouTube. It is the channel, view channel. Go to my lives, and it was done 2 days ago it was a 2 hour 19 minutes 7-second video, and Libra is at 29 minutes. Okay. So this is my video today. It's right here. I did it 2 days ago. Okay. I hope that helps. You're very welcome, honey. And if you're new, welcome. I'm Courtney. And just know, there's a lot of positivity happening right now. So that needs to be your main focus. Okay. So I love you all. And I will see you soon. Bye, guys.